For all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband Ryan died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, Eddie Kennison here. As a former Tiger and pro athlete, strength, energy, and performance are still important to me. That's why when I felt my strength slipping, I turned to Rejuvamine Medical. Check your testosterone today at rejuvaminemedical.com. That's REJUVIME medical.com.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Wednesday, January 14th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect partly cloudy skies with a high of 64. On today's show, we'll talk transfer portal in hour number 1. In hour number 2, Dr. Etheredge joins us in studio at 8 a.m. Then LSU women's basketball coach Kim Mulkey at 8:30. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 1 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
Yep, got it. 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Ball.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo!
Yo!
Yeah. Do your little curveball, yeah. And if you're paying attention over there.
It's at a different pitch.
Yeah, typically when we break news, you don't listen. You'll see if you're listening to the yos. I even thought about going, yo.
Ooh.
Hello.
I go deep like
What's
that.
R&B Wednesday?
Say girl.
Say girl.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate here with you on this Wednesday morning. How we doing? How we living? Everybody good?
Dude, fantastic.
Oh,
feel,
wow.
Yeah.
Much better than you were yesterday.
Yeah. What a difference a day makes.
Wow.
I feel great.
You were low energy.
I actually got real coffee right here.
Not spit.
Powder milk.
Not spit, powdered milk. Nope, don't have that. I got real coffee. I'm fired up, excited. So,
Well, good.
we got these new panels. Check this out.
Oh, that's
Hood
because
Dental.
Wednesday
Dental,
shows
let's
are
go.
brought to you by Hood Dental Care.
It really brings the space together, I feel like. It's a nice color. This little baby blue.
Yeah, Charger colors, bolt up.
Is it?
Yes. Look, it's not a great time to bolt up right now.
Yeah,
but
no, I don't think you want to put that on Hood.
Not Hood wins.
Yeah,
No.
Hood wouldn't be 0-6 in the playoffs.
It's 0-6.
I think so.
Oh man,
I think I made
No.
that up though.
it's not 0-6. Like 1-5.
I think it was like Justin Herbert's been there 6 years and hadn't won a playoff game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Captain If.
Juwan Jennings, the 49ers receiver, has as many playoff touchdown passes as Justin Herbert.
Sure.
Yeah, I saw that last night. I was like,
Cool.
Yikes.
Yeah. Way to start the show, Flynn.
Super tight.
You bum.
Just want to say
Packers lost 2.
Just want to say thanks to Hood.
Twice to the Bears.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ben
While they
Johnson
were-
got him.
Yeah,
Promise.
Lil Wayne was not happy about it, okay? On social media.
Was he
Lil
not?
Wayne was
He
very
not happy.
He
upset.
popped off a little bit.
Very
Yeah.
upset by it.
Who's he upset with?
The Packers.
LaFleur?
Yeah, I guess.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You. Every former Packer, current Packer.
Me?
Yep.
What did I do?
Lost.
No big deal. Lil Wayne
How about
used to
this?
come
None
in
of our
locker room.
teams, Packers, Saints, Bucks, and Chargers, are all out of the playoffs.
like
Well, I mean,
early.
Well, I mean, y'all's didn't make it, but
Yeah,
ours
but-
shouldn't have, like,
Yeah.
because they didn't show up.
Londra was eliminated in June.
yeah. I was eliminated so long ago.
OTAs.
I'm going to go
out.
ahead and eliminate myself for next season, too.
Ah!
Actually, no, I was
I
saying
don't
that,
know.
and then I started thinking about it. The only thing that might get in the way, surprisingly, the Panthers.
It's true.
I know.
I think Panthers
They picked
actually-
up the 5th-year option for,
for Bryce.
yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm being a hater. I
What?
feel like this is a
Shocked.
1-year thing for the Panthers. I just don't see that going well.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
I'm
know.
wrong. I just don't see it.
I don't know.
Bryce is a strange quarterback.
Yeah.
He's so little.
Well, that, but like, it's not the reason why he's strange. Well, that's part of the reason, I guess. But like, he's just really good sometimes. Then sometimes he is high school, like high school Harry plays, like embarrassing plays. But then like, I don't know. It's
Like
just
the throw he made
it
on
was just
third down to
quite
take
the
the
anomaly.
lead
I
late in
know.
the game. Like the anticipation of that throw.
Yeah. I got to tell you though, I guess the one thing the Saints got to be nervous about, or Laundry, you should be nervous about, is who the Falcons going to get as head coach.
That's
'Cause
true.
They get the
If it's
right
Jim
head coach.
Harbaugh,
They get the
it's
right head
over.
coach with that talent.
Yeah.
Well, they can't take Jim. They got to take John.
Oh, yeah, my bad, John.
Where you going?
Sorry.
Jim's ours.
What are you gonna do with
Sorry.
Where you
quarterback?
get their
though?
name
I
from
know, that's my bad.
He did yesterday.
Jim John.
every time.
One of the Harbaughs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
one
true.
of
The
Either
fired,
one of
the
them.
fired one.
Gotta make sure
The
you have that
fired
QB situation nailed down there. In
Yeah,
Atlanta.
you got to get that nailed down, but it's fine.
I mean, but
I
think
mean,
it's
like
they're-
Duvall
they're-
did
they're
it with
nailed
Trevor
down.
Lawrence.
yeah, they're not guys. They can't do anything. It's got to be Cousins or Penix.
Yeah.
The cap doesn't allow for them to do anything else.
Yeah.
They're not going to draft another quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I say that.
Certainly not in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, you could draft one later and hope that, he becomes a star,
Maybe
but
they'll pull a Niners.
get Mr. Irrelevant to be a Pro Bowl type quarterback. That roster is the most talented in the South. I
Yeah.
think we can all agree there.
Yeah.
I mean, Bijan alone.
When did John Harbaugh become the best head coach in the NFL?
When
Because
did John
everybody's-
When
Harbaugh?
they fired him.
Everybody talk. Yeah, when they fired
Because he
him, I
became
feel
the
like-
best available. Yeah, that's it. Him and he's second behind Joe
Okay,
Brady,
well,
but
I'll say this, and I know that people want to get to the highest mountaintop they possibly can, and he's been there. He's won a Super Bowl. But like the knock on him and Mike Tomlin to me is a little bit crazy. It's like, yeah, but all they do is like, go 10-7 every year. It's like, I get that. I understand what you're saying, but you better be careful.
Yeah.
Because 10-7 every single year with at least a chance is better than winning 6 games 4 out of 5 years, and then maybe once you win 12 and you make a little bit of a run. Like that consistency in the NFL is so hard to do. That's what makes the Patriots run, the Chiefs run so impressive, is because of the longevity of the run. And the Ravens and the Steelers, they might not win it every year, but they're part of the conversation every year. And you got to be careful when you try to get rid of that.
Yes, how loud does the noise get? And I get like the proud traditions of like the Pittsburgh Steelers. They, losing first round of the playoffs 6 years in a row. That's not good enough. I get that. I get the feeling to want to, especially with a storied franchise like that, of wanting to win more. And I get it. But you do have to be, to your point, you do have to be careful, because how loud does it get when losing in the first round becomes not getting to the first round? It's going to get exceptionally loud.
Yep.
And just because the Pittsburgh Steelers are the Pittsburgh Steelers doesn't mean they are immune to an NFL rebuild situation.
Right.
They're not immune to that, to going through what these other teams have to go through.
Yeah, when you hadn't had a losing season in 19 years.
Yeah.
Just wait till you have that first one.
The greatest franchise run in the history. was the Patriots, and look at them last. Like people, you got to do it sometimes. Like you just have to go through it. They've been fortunate enough to not ever have to go through it like too bad, but just because you lost in the first round, and just because you're the Steelers and you had Terry Bradshaw once upon a time, doesn't mean that you are immune.
Shout out Terry Bradshaw, 3-1 great.
But I tell you what, the Ravens and the Steelers have a chance to do something really funny.
Switch coaches.
Just switch.
Yeah.
Pull a little LSU Ole Miss action.
A little white swap action.
Oh gosh.
But like to your point, we talked about it during like the college season when James Franklin got fired. The grass is not always greener on the other side. You don't know. Like I know he loses the big games, and there's that joke about James Franklin, but who knows? Maybe Penn State takes a step back from what they already were at, and maybe the Ravens don't ever make it to the playoff ever again. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. Maybe the grass isn't always greener.
And I don't think Lamar Jackson takes the blame that he should for these playoff moments.
I actually agree.
You can go look at last year, all you heard was, well, man, if Mark Andrews doesn't drop that ball at the corner of the end zone, they could win that game. The reason they had to rally and come back is because he had 2 awful first half turnovers, which he has pretty much every game. Like I saw a graphic the other day. John Harbaugh, 8-4 with a Super Bowl ring without Lamar Jackson, 3-8 with Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what are we doing here? Like, I understand John Harbaugh is not perfect. It just seems like he takes all of the blame and gets none of the credit. And I don't think that's the way it should be.
He has had some big gaffes at the end of games, like decisions, like even the game against the Steelers they lost. Terrible clock management at the end. Run another play, get a few more yards. Like he had plenty of time. Like they kicked the field goal too soon. They were relying on a 45-yard field goal. Get 5 more yards, that kick goes in. They're just that's the most recent thing. But there's like when he was getting rumored to like, all right, the Packers are gonna fire LaFleur and they're gonna get John Harbaugh. Well, the issue with the Packers has been screwing up the games at the end of games in big time situations. Well, that's what John Harbaugh's kind of done a lot in his career.
Yeah,
that's kind of like he's known for doing that some. So like, what are we really fixing here? And it's an interesting point about Lamar Jackson too, because he is a deserving 2-time MVP because maybe he's dynamic. He's a game changer based on like when he's playing great, he's as good or better than or more dynamic at least than anybody, and more dangerous. But he's not always playing great, so that's the problem. You can MVP a lot of times is obviously a regular season award. Yeah. And when you dominate the regular season, it doesn't necessarily carry over to the playoffs. So Lamar's great, deserving of everything he has. The consistency there has always probably been a bother to most people, especially in the big time situations. So,
if you were a head coaching candidate, knowing the jobs that are open right now, which one's the most? Is it Atlanta? Is that like because the quarterback situation is there? New York. You do think New York?
I'm going to stick with it. I said it last week. I think it's the New York Giants. And I know there's a little pushback because they're the New York Giants, but you have your quarterback situation figured out. I thought Jackson Dart was really good this year, and he was good without Malik Neighbors. Tyrone Tracy, like when Cam Scatterby went down, everyone said, what's New York going to do? Tyrone Tracy was really good. He was actually good last year as a rookie. So you got 2 young running backs. You have your quarterback. You have a top 10 receiver outside. And your defensive line, your front seven's really good on the other side. Like, there's a lot of young pieces to grow with. Now, Joe Shane being there kind of drops things for you. I think they should have moved on from him as well, but I really like that Giants job.
And that division's gettable, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Outside of the Eagles, like, what's that division
Yeah,
have?
well, I mean, you want a gettable division, go to the South.
Yeah, go to the
I mean, that is the most gettable.
Yeah. I mean, the Falcons, to me,
everyone is pretty bad.
Like, they've got dudes at almost every position. Offensive line, receiver, running back, front 7 on defense. They fixed that in the draft, so they got 2 players on rookie contracts. The back end's really good. You got an all-pro corner.
Yeah.
Like, if you can if you can get enough from Kirk Cousins, which he certainly has given you in his career, he gave you over the last 4 games. If you can get enough of that until Penix, and then to me, if I'm the Falcons, I'm hiring somebody that specializes in quarterbacks and offense. I have to get Michael Penix Jr. figured out, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you spent a lot of not only draft capital, but,
get that man some stem cells or something.
But you also, you paid Kirk Cousins before you did it. It didn't make a lot
Yeah.
of sense. So, maybe Harbaugh's not the best for them, even though he might be the best coaching candidate.
If I had confidence that Atlanta had a QB long term, that's the answer. I mean, they're stacked with talent all over the place. You have arguably the best running back in the league. I mean, Drake London's top 10, top 15. Like, that's a really good team.
I know Pitts is a free agent, but
I hear
there's
what y'all are
opportunity to
saying.
sign him.
I hear what y'all are saying, but I think that the answer. I think the answer is the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens job. I'm taking a 2-time MVP.
Yeah.
At 28 years old, really good fan base, really good resources,
Stable franchise.
a really good GM, hella uniforms.
God, everybody looks good.
Everybody looks good in the uniform.
We used to talk. Did y'all ever talk about that?
And their division is also very gettable.
Yeah, I mean, without Tomlin being there, what you got?
And the NFC, there's something about the AFC North. There's something about those divisions. It's really cool. So I think Raven, like, if you're saying no as a head coach to a 2-time MVP at 28 years old, I know he's got a little, his longevity is probably a little different than the normal like pocket passer guy. But still, 28 and playing a long time. Good general manager, good ownership.
Good uniforms, good tailor, whoever tailors those uniforms. Because, God, every person looks better in that uniform.
You're going to play on primetime a lot.
What in the world? What are we doing here?
I just worry about their defense was awful.
Sure.
Like, they got to completely overhaul that.
Yep.
Henry's great. He's not going to be there forever.
Yeah, they miss Patrick. They miss Patrick Queen. I heard him talk about that. They
do.
We thought we had the guys in the middle, but like we didn't realize. Their quote was, "We didn't realize all the things that PQ kind of cleaned up and fixed for us."
But you think about
out.
Yeah, he's playing really well.
You think about the Ravens, though. Like, I got a hard time believing that the Ravens are going to be down on defense for multiple years in a row. It's just something about that team. Like, I go back, just the uniform, the everything about being in the AFC North. Like, I got a hard time believing that's not an attractive place for defensive players to go. That's my answer, at least.
We just went full sports in the first segment. The world's going on here.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, I need a towel.
You got on a surfboard.
Hell yeah.
On that note, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get this show started right here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, Gulf Coast Office Products. The Baton Rouge Business Report, that list just came out for 2025. And, well, surprise, surprise to no one, Gulf Coast is #1 in the area, office equipment and supply dealers. They're going to be the leader. They're going to be your choice. It's LSU, it's the Saints, it's the Pelicans, it's the Raging Cajuns' choice as well. They are the leaders in this area, and really not just Baton Rouge area. We're talking about the entire Gulf Coast. So go see what they can do for you, the office solutions they have for you at gcopnet.com.
Right, Gulf Coast Office Products, offices, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Mandeville, Lafayette. Born here, right in Louisiana, the best in the business at keeping your office up and running. Keep that paper trail going. Yeah, they send equipment all over the country, but at the heart of things, they are Louisiana. So if you have something going, if you have a 1-person office, you have a 100-person office, it doesn't matter the size. Let them help you at gcopnet.com.
been drinking. I get filthy when that liquor get it to me. I've been thinking.
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. You heard a big voice lady there. Our Wednesday shows are brought to you by Hood Dental Care every single Wednesday, and we always love our Wednesday shows. We've got Dr. Stephen Etheredge coming up. We've got Coach Kim Mulkey as well. Always a lot going on here on Wednesdays. In R&B Wednesdays, you can tell by whatever that move is that Flynn's doing over there.
Just moving, feeling it. Oh. Dang, it's only 7:21. There's children listening, Alondra.
You started this.
Well, before y'all get any farther down that road, let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing. Courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com, G-E-A-U-X, FlowIV.com. That is the website for GoFlow IV Spa. 225-953-8150 is the phone number. Go ahead, visit them online, get your appointment all scheduled up. Check out the different options they have for you. If you need a little pick-me-up, feeling a little under the weather, go ahead and get that IV scheduled today. And you can do it by going to the website or picking up the phone. Again, GoFlowIV.com.
That's right. Get you an IV. I don't know if you like hydration or vitamins, just like straight to the vein where it just works immediately. Well, that's right over there at GoFlow IV. Jefferson Highway, right there near Bocage. Go check them out. If you haven't done it before, if you've seen people do it, you've heard about it, you just haven't done it, no time like the present. You can be in and out. Go set up an account, get you an IV, be in and out about 30, 45 minutes. It's awesome. It really does work, and it feels great. Get hydrated, get vitamins right there. GoFlow IV. I don't feel like you were into feeling the Beyonce like we were.
I don't feel like you were feeling it
I had
either.
to hear you sing it for 20 minutes on the ride into work today. So
Wait, you played it on the ride
No, I didn't
into?
play it.
he didn't play it. He sang it.
And then you played it before the show, like that exact
I
one.
walked in this morning, and he
Yeah.
goes, "This song's been stuck in my head this morning."
Yeah.
And we started jamming to Drunken Love.
Yeah.
Surfboard.
Surfboard.
Yeah.
Surfboard's
He
weird.
asked me
So
what
I've already
surfboard
heard
meant.
it 10 times this morning.
Shocker, bro.
Wait, so he didn't play it on the ride
No.
in?
No, I was just singing.
He was just singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
This man definitely had his coffee this morning.
I looked up what
He did.
Fetty means when Beyonce
She's
says
saying
it.
faded, isn't she?
Is he saying faded? It sounds like Fetty.
I thought she was saying, "You got me faded, faded, faded."
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, what did your result? Now I'm curious what
Is
your
it
result
Fetty
is.
money?
Yeah, slang for money or cash, often in large amounts. When Beyonce uses Fetty in her song, she's referring to wealth and abundance, maybe the Fetty life, which is luxurious, and it could be like a celebration.
Yeah.
So it's the back half of confetti.
Oh,
So it actually could be either one.
It could be.
I thought she was saying faded.
I think it probably is faded.
Yeah.
Who knows, though? Nobody does.
Nothing a
But it's
little search
provocative.
of the lyrics can't
It
fix.
gets the people going.
Gets the people going. Surfboard.
Faded.
Faded?
Yeah.
I bet she says Fetty somewhere in there. Faded, faded, faded. All right, let's go. Sports.
I mean, it doesn't have to be sports to get the show started. It can be whatever it is you're doing over there.
Maybe Beyonce talk.
All right.
I don't know how you wake up with songs in your head, though. It's not like
I
I
do
listened
every
to
morning.
it last night. It's weird.
Well, when you dream in cartoons and you
Every morning.
write in crayon,
mm-hmm.
it's not that hard to figure out
There
how
you
you
go.
got there. You know?
I wake up with a new, random, different song stuck in my head every morning. I told you, it usually dictates what I play.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I woke up this morning
Drunken Love.
with Drunken Love by Beyonce.
What'd you do before you went to bed? Hey, now. All right, let's
There's
throw it
nothing wrong with
to-
writing crayons, bud.
Let's throw it to...
What's your favorite flavor?
Let's throw it behind the glass here. Tete Alondra. What? Flavor?
What did you just say?
His favorite flavor crayon.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, that tracks. You're right. Sniffing markers and eating crayons. All right, so LSU apparently not done trying to add quarterbacks, it looks like. And we talked about it. You had to have at least 2. You wanted 3, and it looks like they're trying to go after that third now.
Yeah, Ryan Staub from Colorado. He was in a crowded room at Colorado, but he did get some starts down the stretch. I believe he started 2 games last year for the Buffaloes. 4 picks, 4 interceptions, but 700 yards last year and 2 starts, and then he came in a reserve role a few times. I mean, they had quarterback issues all year. I think they started like 3 different guys on the season, but he's got 2 years of eligibility left. He's been in college for 3 years, so he's a veteran. He's an experienced guy. 6'1", 200 pounds, so kind of in the same mold as a Sam Leavitt, as a Landon Clark. Doesn't run quite as much as them, but he's a pretty good player. I watched him a little bit at Colorado. I mean, it's hard to tell. Their offensive line was really, really bad the last 2 years at Colorado, but he can make some things happen, and it makes more sense than Husan Longstreet from USC, because that's a guy that a lot of people are going after. I can't imagine he would come here with 2 quarterbacks already on the roster. One, when Sam Leavitt's going to be the guy. I mean, look, I could be wrong. I just don't see that happen. It'd be impressive as hell if Lane got it done, but a guy like Ryan Staub, a veteran, a guy who's been a backup before, that makes a lot more sense. So I like it. Now, he's not on campus now. The dead period lasts until today. He's scheduled to visit later this week. Is that Thursday? Is that Friday? Who knows? But he is scheduled to come in for a visit when this dead period ends.
Maybe he can bring his offensive lineman with him.
That'd be nice.
5-star plus.
Yeah.
I find this part of the portal interesting. Because of course LSU has 2 quarterbacks signed currently, still courting another, and so we've talked about like they need at least 2. Might as well make it 3. But Lane Kiffin's got this trend in his history, the last handful of years, of being able to convince multiple quarterbacks to sign, like even multiple quarterbacks that
going back years. You're right.
Yeah, going back, like multiple quarterbacks that are trying to be starters as well. And so, like, I find this fascinating. Like, what is his pitch to these guys? What is he telling them about? Certainly this past year at Ole Miss with Trinidad Chambliss, like, that helps his sales pitch, certainly.
For sure.
But, like, what he's telling them, like, what is this is some sort of elite sales pitch that he's giving to these guys to say, what was the year that they had 2 starters from college transferring at the same time, along with
we had Walker
Howard.
Howard, and then you had the starter from Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
Sanders was last name, I think.
Spencer Sanders.
That transferred to you. So, like, it's
with Jackson Dart, right? Was that the same year?
Yeah,
Dart was already
like
there.
A lot of people thought, okay, Jackson Dart's the guy. But what Lane Kiffin does, like typically in these situations, now it feels different because Sam Leavitt, but like in that one, Jackson Dart hadn't really established himself as a for sure not going to be a replaced starter, and he was looking to push Jackson Dart. And so he brought in another starting quarterback, a guy with and then he brought in a hotshot recruit, Walker Howard. So he's like, hey, this isn't guaranteed. Like, you got to go out there and earn it. And it turned out that's the best version of Jackson Dart that you got.
Yeah. But that's what's fascinating to me is right now when you have already signed guys, like, and you still feel like you need another, like, what is that sales pitch? And then what are these, what's going through these kids' mind? Like this kid from Colorado, I'm sure he's got dreams of being a big time starter and make it to the NFL. So how do they view LSU now? Like, how would a third quarterback view the LSU situation now at that position? Is it viewing it and I think that can be kind of like, if you think about that mindset, you could take that for all of the colleges and all over the country and kids looking at transferring to different schools. Like, are they looking at LSU as like a 1-year stop to help catapult them to another spot? Like, hey, I'm going to go learn from Lane, play in his system. If I get in, awesome. Yeah. I'm not expecting to, but I'm expecting to be a better quarterback and have Lane Kiffin's offense and teaching on my resume for the next stop. Like, I find that mindset fascinating because obviously if they know that Sam Leavitt's getting paid $4, $5, $6 million, whatever he's getting paid, like, they're not coming in a day one starter. There's going to have to be an injury of some sort. Now,
maybe they sell that.
Maybe they're like, hey, the foot's not here. But like this isn't like unique to Lane Kiffin and LSU,
right? No.
Like people got to make this pitch all over for every school. So is it like I'm just fascinated about what that sales pitch would be. Come here, learn from us. We'll give you all the recommendations to your next spot, whatever it is. I don't know what that is, but I got a hard time believing like, well, if you had a child in college looking to transfer and you're trying to mentor them and make the best decision for them with them, I don't know if I would be sending like they got 2 quarterbacks there. Like what are you getting out of signing at that school? Now there's got to be something, right? There has to be some sort of pitch there. I'm just curious as to what that could be.
I mean, Big Mike O'Neill and Something About You for Chad kind of asked the question I was about to ask. It's kind of the same way you convince 10 receivers.
Yeah, I know, right?
To sign with
you. That's another thing. Like you can say at the receiver thing, at least you can be like, I'm better than them. I want to compete because I've had that mindset, right?
And 4 can be on the field.
Yeah, like I never transferred because I thought I could beat Jamarcus out, the number 1 overall pick. Like that was just the mindset that you have at that age. But at some point, it's like there's no receiver getting paid $4, $5, $6 million,
right?
And more than one receiver can play at a time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
yeah, and the
quarterback's a different.
In different ages too of receiver as far as classification. Like some of these quarterbacks that you're talking to try to be your third quarterback, well, they're a little bit older. They're a little bit more veteran. And look, Landon Clark's a interesting one because he's still a very young player. Probably going to need to refine some of the things. Yeah, he's going to need to refine some of the things he probably does. And so like it's not. I don't want to say a project because I think he's better than that. But like. We are assuming he's the 2. Like maybe you go get a veteran guy like, hey, no, you're actually the 2. Now we like Landon a lot and he's going to have a role in this team. But so maybe you sell that and then you go into the like, hey, look, Sam's coming off this injury. We feel like he's going to be great. But if he's not, like you're 1 play away. I mean, how many times you heard Jimbo talk about 1 play away, 1 play away? Maybe that's the selling point. And again, like Lane's done such a good job and the staff has done a good job. We should point that out of developing quarterbacks that – if it is a younger guy with multiple years left, that probably is intriguing, even if it's not to be the quarterback this year.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're selling Tigerland.
Is Tigerland
I don't.
good anymore?
You're asking the wrong person.
Man, I'm 29.
I asked Richard last night, Dixon, about Hanny did too. We were wondering about like why are there so many wide receivers?
Yeah.
And he was saying it was like for practice. Because you can go like double up during practice and have a bunch of them out there, and that's how Lane practices. That's what Richard was saying.
And I'm sure he was probably tying it all into the tempo of the offense.
Yeah.
As well, you will see this offense. Like when you see 4 new D linemen come in to a game, because they're gassed. You will see a little bit like if there's a
hockey
change.
rotation.
You'll see a little bit of that. That like the most impressive thing that this offense does to me is how quickly they understand to spot the ball after a play. It can be a big play, it can be a one-handed catch, and look, most of the time, right, somebody's doing the first down. I mean, they're doing something. They're doing that. They're doing some celebration.
That's my favorite one.
Right? And they're talking, which is cool, like whatever. I don't care about celebrating. They don't do that. They get every one of them out of them. But for them, they could be on the sideline in like being pushed into the Gatorade, and they're getting up as fast as they can, spotting the ball in the middle because that's a tempo that they want to go. So you play with that tempo, then you might need some extra body.
Why don't more people do that? Like, why don't more people play at like a high-paced tempo
right? It's harder
like that?
to do, and a lot of people don't like doing it because of a 3 and out.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
if you go 3 and out, and it's like
the
defense
quarterback's
like,
true.
Hey,
Because your defense was just out there, and
So you got to have commitment from both sides of the football as well. It's got to be like in the totality of the understanding of the foundation of the team. They have figured out, and a lot of teams don't think you can run the football and be physical out of that.
Yeah.
But I think Ole Miss, I think Tennessee's done a really good job of figuring out how to be physical even with that tempo too. So
I was looking at this the other day. When it came to Winston Watkins, I was looking up what he had done in this offense. Now, they were talking about how did he convince so many receivers to come here. They have so much talent at receiver, but Lane did not have a 1,000-yard receiver this year. Now, Harrison Wallace was close, 934. They had 6 receivers with at least 630 yards receiving, and then Winston Watkins is right there at 400.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they use it. That's 7 guys with 400 yards or more in this offense. Like, they spread the ball around. If Lane's got weapons, he's going to use them.
Yeah.
Only one quarterback can play.
That's what makes it a unique situation with the quarterbacks, because we can talk about 10 receivers, we can talk about 10 running backs, we can talk about 10 offensive linemen, which I would love to have. We can talk about it all. The offensive line's not, they don't rotate like it, but they still rotate more than your position. Like, you'll see a couple of swing guards and get some rotating time there. Quarterback, there's one. There's one in the game, and that's how you try to convince multiple guys. You've got 2. We'll see if LSU can get 3. They did add a running back, and we'll catch you up on all the things they did in the portal when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we've been telling you over the last couple of weeks and really a month now, there's a brand new star of downtown Baton Rouge. It is Bally's of Baton Rouge Casino and Hotel. Everything got an upgrade. When you walk into the casino floor, I mean, it is Vegas-style gaming everywhere. You are going to think you're probably somewhere different. When you see the DraftKings Sportsbook, when you see the big screen they have butted up right against their all-new bar, you're going to think you're somewhere different. Like 5 brand new restaurants as well. So you got 5 new dining options as well. Look, if you remember what it used to look like and you walk in, you're going to call us a liar. You're going to say, there's no way. There's no way that's the same spot that I've known for years. But it is. But it's got the Bally's upgrade. So it's the casino, it's the hotel. Every single room got an upgrade.
I mean, upgrade is good enough for Beyonce over here. I want to tell you. If you want a great staycation, a night out with the fellas, a little date night right here in Baton Rouge, I'm telling you, Baton Rouge, you did get an upgrade, and that is not just lip service. Go check it out for yourself. Bally's of Baton Rouge.
From trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable.
Watch this. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say, my chick on the side says she got one on the way. These are my confessions. Man, I'm thrown and I don't know what to do.
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Razor Cane studio. Couple things here. It's R&B Wednesday, if you can't tell. Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Coach Kim Mulkey in about an hour.
Mic drop.
A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on.
Portal Combat.
That as well. Before we get to Portal Combat, I want to tell you about Portal. Get over here. First American Bank and Trust.
Yeah.
Get over here.
Thank you. When it comes to your money, you want a bank that keeps things simple and personal, and that is First American Bank and Trust. They've been servicing Louisiana communities for over a century. How many years is that, Matt?
That's 100.
Exactly.
My
Offering
God.
personal and business banking, loans, mortgages, and easy-to-use online and mobile banking. With local decision making, we told you that yesterday. We tell you every single day. Not people on the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. No, people right here in this area. People who actually know your name. First American Bank and Trust makes banking straightforward and stress-free. Open an account, manage your money, and you can learn more at FABT.com. Again, that is FABT.com for First American Bank and Trust. Uh,
100 years is a long time. The roaring 20s.
Great Depression, Prohibition. A lot of stuff happened in the 20s.
Great Gatsby.
Do you think 100, like in 1920, was Prohibition happening right at this? Was this peak Prohibition?
1926.
I think so.
I don't remember.
So yeah, right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, right there.
Yeah. Just 100 years ago.
From
Now look at
1920 to 1933. Yep, we were right in the thick of it.
So First American was popping with that, with no liquor was going on.
Yeah.
Maybe they did have it. Who's to say?
We ain't snitching.
1920 to 1933. Yeah, you see?
First American Bank.
First American Bank, yeah. Yeah. Should be drinking that devil's spit.
Devil's spit?
He just came up with
Y'all.
that. Like literally just I saw the wheels turning before he said it.
He's like,
No,
really
that's the
say
thing.
something cool.
No, people say that. I've heard it.
Never.
Heard devil's lettuce.
Yeah, I've heard that for sure.
Never heard
No,
devil's
devil's
spit.
spit.
I'm just going to move away from it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Portal.
I'm not sure who put this one inside our doc here. You got a Wisconsin transfer running back, and you're not a fan of the way he says his name.
Dylan.
No, it's atrocious.
Wait, how does he say it?
Dilin. Dylan.
Oh well, yeah, the spelling's dumb.
Yeah,
See,
no, that's what I mean. Like it's awful.
I actually thought that Alondra put this in there because of the spelling. Like,
No, it was,
wait
look,
a minute. What are we doing here?
Trying to decide to
was
name a
Tay-Tay,
kid,
but-
I'm a lot more picky than I thought I was going to be.
Well,
That's atrocious.
but also she was like, "How can I make it efficient but also dumb?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some
All right.
people
Wow.
add unnecessary letters to their name. This guy just screwed it up.
well, he didn't do it.
Dilin.
Dylan.
Gosh, I hope this guy never plays.
Whoa,
Hey.
man.
Wow. I'm
No,
not gonna
just
take it
kidding,
that
guys.
far.
He's actually pretty good.
Yeah, Dylan. That is the thoughts of one Taylor Sharp. Not
He's actually
OTB.
pretty good.
I hate to get out of the wolf pack here, but
I mean,
Sometimes you
look,
have to.
wow.
He's pretty good.
When a lone wolf just strays away from the pack.
You know what I think of every time I hear the name Dylan? Think of that opening scene of Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah.
Dylan! Hey, Dutch. Arm shake.
Y'all.
And he's like, what's the matter? CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
God, yo, what did you take this morning?
I thought you were on one the other day.
Oh
Today
my
you
God.
are. Please keep it up.
This segment has turned
Keep
into
it up.
something entirely different.
Oh, shout out Dylan Jones, but
That's what
sorry,
I think.
you're
That's
the
what
star
I
of
think
this
of
segment.
when I hear the name Dylan.
Just like your Arnold, your Austrian accent there.
Oh man.
Okay.
I love it.
I give you this. A guy that used to sit right over here wanted an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent so bad. Yours is way better.
Yeah.
Oh, nailed it. Well, I
Yours
can
is
say
way
that
better.
line because I've said that line a lot, and I love that scene. It's a fantastic scene just to go watch. You don't have to watch the whole movie. Just watch that scene. It's fantastic.
So you're saying it's kind of like Full Metal Jacket?
God,
Like you
I'm
just need
blanking.
the first 30 minutes and you're
Yep.
good?
I'm blanking.
After
I'm
basic
blanking on his
training's
name.
over, turn it off.
Well, I mean, there's like one other scene, but yeah, pretty much.
Why am I blanking on the actor's name? Apollo Creed.
Carl Weathers?
Yeah, Carl Weathers. So it's Arnold and Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
And it's a famous arm shake. Huge
Carl
muscles.
Weathers played for the Raiders? San Diego State and the
I
Raiders?
think that's right.
Yeah. He didn't play running back for Wisconsin, though. That was Dylan Jones.
That was Dylan Jones.
You have done a nice job at the running back position.
Yeah.
Like you've added some good depth pieces, some talented guys, but your two main guys are back.
That's
Caden Durham,
huge.
Harlan Berry. We talked about it. To average 4.5 yards a carry behind that from a year ago, that's a lot of individual effort. I know I was maybe a year early on my prediction for Caden Durham to run for 1,000 yards, and maybe it's not him because maybe they split carries. I don't know. But I am so much more excited about the run game.
Yeah.
I'll remind you, and I might say this like 2 more times because I want to get it out of my memory bank forever. LSU football ran an entire football season and didn't run the beautiful gap scheme play of power one time. Not a Q power, not a power, not a load power, nothing. That's like handcuffing yourself. Like we're only going to run these certain plays. Like I'm very excited for. I might be more excited about the run game than anything with this new staff.
Yeah, because Lane wants to run the ball first and foremost. He wants to go fast.
Yeah.
And he creates the illusion of this, Mike Leach type of spread it, air raid type offense, but it really isn't.
At its core, it's running. I mean, you saw Q on Lacey. He's setting records. That's what they want to do.
Yeah. And just don't misinterpret going fast for being that, like I said, that air raid because, it's run the ball first because that's going to make the job for your quarterback a lot easier. Move the pocket around. It's the game's pretty simple. There's a lot of ways to create window dressing. There's a lot of ways a lot of different tempos you can run. There's a lot of ways to get to different plays. But at the core of everything, football is a simple game.
Yeah.
Be creative, okay? Stick to the basics. Do what your team does well. Try to keep the defense guessing. And then at the end of the day, it's about men having to win their one-on-one battles, get in the trenches, and be some ass kickers. That's kind of what you got to do in football. And now there's a lot of ways to get to that. Some people do it better than others.
Right.
But running the football is, and I keep going back to like the NFL when I talk about offensive scheme because the NFL is like the best quality of football played out there. You can decide what football you like better to watch, but like the best quality of football is the best players with the best coaches with the best schemes and the best offenses run the ball. They run the ball a lot and they're not in shotgun everything. And that's different. The game is different. College and NFL is different. So I'm not saying that Lane Kiffin should get under the center more. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the best offenses pay attention to the run game more than anything.
Yep.
And they make sure that is there. Because if you have a run game, you have an advantage.
Yep.
If you have a defense, you have an advantage. Now, if you have a passing game, you have an advantage to a certain extent, but you can drop 8 to cover 4, and that creates an advantage.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the run game later on in the show because I do want to break down what Ole Miss did a year ago and kind of what to expect here in Baton Rouge on the ground. We'll take a break, more OTB when we come back live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, if your home needs an upgrade, you go with a team you can trust. Of course, that is Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. Tommy and the team specialize in high-quality windows, doors, and siding that improve your home's look, the comfort of your home, and energy efficiency of your home. So whether you're replacing old windows, upgrading your doors, or giving your home a full exterior refresh, Tommy's makes the process easy from start to finish. Quality products, professional installation, and Louisiana-based service you can count on. You can learn more. You can schedule today. You can get that consultation ready at GoTommys.com. Again, that is GEAUX Tommys with a Y.com.
That's my bad. I forgot. Yo, Tommy!
I was about to say, whoa.
That's on me, guys. Integrity,
Ain't on me.
dependable, professional, efficiency. Those are all some of the things that you get with Tommy's. So if you got a project happening, I know you're gonna price some things out. You're gonna see your options. That's great. Weigh your options, but make sure you give Tommy's a call. Talk to him about his project. See the amazing work that they do. They are truly, truly the best, and lifetime warranties right there. GoTommys.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you'll likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here, helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that.
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn, presented by Hood Dental.
Take you home, baby, let you keep me company. You give me some of you, I give you some of me. You look good, baby, must taste heavenly. I'm pretty sure that you got your own recipe. So pick it up, yeah, I like you. I just can't get enough, I gotta drive.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Gonna have Dr. Stephen Etheredge join us at the top of the next hour, already sitting in here. Always on time.
Always on time.
Always on time.
You're early, you're on time. You're on time, you're late.
Well said. I got Coach Kim Mulkey joining us at 8:30 as well. We had signs of life from Shea Dixon yesterday. About 12 hours after the interview, we actually did hear from him, so he is doing okay. I don't know if he's tweeted out. We did call him at the time we agreed on. He didn't answer, but we did find out he's doing okay. He's at least alive.
He's alive.
Yeah.
Did you tell him he had to break news here to make it up to us?
Something
big.
The thing is, after he told me that he couldn't come on, he apologized.
Yeah.
I wrote him again and then didn't hear back again.
Dang, Shay, come on.
Plus, we got Matt. We don't really need Shay to break news.
That's
True.
a really
This
good point.
guy is like
Yeah, but there's a difference between
record news breaker.
like breaking news at the time and then breaking news after the fact.
Did y'all hear about Dylan?
Dylan who?
Raiola.
What happened?
Went to Oregon.
That's crazy.
All right, that's your last time that you can use that.
Dylan.
No, not this man trying to do Arnold all day now. All right, when we come back, Dr. Stephen Etheredge will join us in studio.
Off the bench.
You're feeling extra youthful today.
Me,
you must have gone over to the clinic, Rejuvenate Medical, and just had a conversation with it because you're feeling really youthful today. I mean, I hadn't seen you with this much energy in a long time. So Rejuvenate Medical, we know it's a wellness clinic focused on helping you optimize your health, energy, performance. So it can be hormone therapy, it can be weight loss programs, it can be IV therapy, it can be recovery, it can be Matt feeling like he's in his 20s again. Everything is doctor guided and customized to you. This isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about real results, feeling your best every day. Take control, stay smart, create your journey today with rejuvenatemedical.com.
That's right. Go to rejuvenatemedical.com and you can just browse. You can see everything. Men, women, they got something for everybody. But at the heart of everything, if you are looking for some more energy, hormone replacement therapy, Louisiana's leader for the last 10 years, go check them out. rejuvenatemedical.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
This new year, Hood Dental wants you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays, a $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care, Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And for January only, save 15% up to $150 on restorative treatment. Schedule today at hooddentalcare.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of change.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Remember, our Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. You can go to the website, hooddentalcare.com, to find the location nearest you. And they got them in Denham Springs. They got them in Zachary. And there's a location near you here in the Baton Rouge area, so go check them out. Again, you can go to their website. That is hooddentalcare.com. Dr. Stephen Etheredge in studio with us, as he is every single Wednesday. And I just remembered, I knew there was something that I wanted to bring up with Doc, and I just remembered. So we're going to do this. We'll do it live. We'll do it live on air here. The San Francisco 49ers facility.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'm so excited.
I know. I totally I meant to text Doc after our segment yesterday. Have you seen this?
I have not, no.
Okay, Doc.
I'm intrigued.
All right. Well, okay. I wish you would have prepared me. I would have pulled up the article, bro.
I know.
So there's the San Francisco 49ers training facility is right next to the stadium where they spend, 90% of their day right there in meetings, lifting weights, training rooms, practice. And it actually shares a property line right over the fence. Right next to literally the sky view, right next to the building is an electrical substation. And there are people out there that are talking about how these electromagnetic fields and I'd have to pull up the article to remember the exact terms they're talking about. If you spend numerous amounts of time around these different electric fields or currents, that it could have a potential to affect negatively soft tissue, collagen levels, things like that, that could over time for an explosive athlete on a wrong situation or wrong cut or something could have an impact on an injury. And they gave out all these stats about how the Niners are leading the league for the last, since the year that they moved to their facility, leading the league in all soft tissue injuries, Achilles tears, all these different things. And it's wild stats that people are bringing up. Now, of course, there's naysayers out there that are like, oh, this is conspiracy theory type stuff. But I think they're averaging 2.5 blown Achilles per season since they've moved to this new facility, all these different things. So
it says the San Francisco 49ers, statistically the most injured team in the NFL over the past decade since moving to this location in 2014. Let's see, top 5 in adjusted games lost for 10 of 11 seasons. 7 full Achilles ruptures. League average is 2 per year.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
For sure.
40 plus major hamstring and calf injuries.
We've talked a lot about Achilles the past couple of months, and maybe we've been missing the mark on on what we should be looking at. It's hard to say. I'm always of the mindset I don't ever poo-poo anything.
Yeah.
People come to this stuff, and sometimes even when it sounds really outlandish, I think you got to be open-minded. I think it's very easy just to kind of dismiss everything we don't know. The honest answer, I have no idea, but it is definitely curious.
Yeah, see, this is there. I'm gonna show a picture. Obviously, it's bad radio, but that's their facility. This is the huge electrical. It's a super.
It's
substation.
Right there. You're right.
Yeah.
Look, there are definitely a lot of things that come up that sound crazy, that sound whatever, and then you look at it and you look at the data. You can't argue with those numbers. Now, again, I'm sure we could find a lot of we always talk about co-founding things in any kind of medical trial. It's very easy to link something because of it's convenient and easy, but at the same time, I also don't think you should dismiss it. I think maybe we have to start reevaluating these Achilles injuries we talk so much about.
Doc's coming over to our side.
I just saw the street that is in between the electrical substation and the 49ers facility is called Bill Walsh Way.
Bill Walsh Way.
Pretty good.
Say that 5 times fast. Bill Walsh Way. Bill Walsh Way.
That was only twice.
I didn't want to keep going.
Okay. All right. One of the things about the playoffs, which the 49ers are still in there, that, knock on wood, we have every quarterback healthy. Feels like we never get to this point and have every starting quarterback healthy. It's like some teams playing with a backup or some quarterbacks like limping his way. But, I mean, these quarterbacks ready to go, which I always appreciate in the playoffs.
Yeah, you want to see good ball. You never want to win because somebody's hurt. You want to see it, and you're right. It seems it's across really all sports. I feel like so many postseasons. I think that never used to be a thing. It was rare, but with postseason now, it seems like so many of your key players have been out, and it's kind of nice to see reasonably healthy rosters rolling forward. Hopefully, it stays that way.
Yeah, playoff football is so great. Like it's like you want to have best on best, certainly. So we were talking about earlier about kind of weighing out with all the NFL coaching vacancies, what is the most attractive place? Well, certainly one of the most attractive places from a talent perspective is the Atlanta Falcons, which of course for Saints fans that means a lot. If you're a head coach looking at it, so we talked about this. We talked a couple of weeks ago. We talked about Michael Penix, his injuries and repeated injuries to his knees. So multiple ACLs on the same knee, right? So from a doctor's perspective, if you're a head coach looking, like how do you feel about his future? Like, can you make that knee as strong as it once was, as before any injuries? Or is that something that a head coach really needs to be like, I don't know. That's kind of a knock on the Falcons.
I think it has to be a little bit of a knock. And this is one of the things that we really hate about the job that we do here is you never want to say this guy is going to get hurt again. You never want somebody who seems to be a really good guy, who's been a good player when he's been healthy, that has had a lot of injuries. You don't want to be what derails his career or stops him from making that next step or prevents teams from going forward there. But if you're talking about the same knee, multiple injuries, why was it injured multiple times? Is this a kid that has some genetic predispositions or things of that sort, which probably to some extent there is? And then B, every time you injure something and then re-injure it, and especially if we're talking about a surgical injury and especially a knee, it's something you at least have to consider. Mm-hmm. I know it was a big talk. You think about back with Tua and his hip, that was a really unique injury, and I remember that was such a talking point. And thus far, the hip doesn't seem to be what's limited him, but that was a real point of emphasis after that injury because that's not a common injury, and there have been a lot of guys whose careers ended from an injury just like that. Mm-hmm. Well, with Penix, multiple knee injuries. Unfortunately, there are a lot of guys who, after multiple injuries, you find they either keep injuring or at the very least, it's hard to come back to that previous level.
So do you say that because when you have an injury to a knee or multiple injuries, like you just have like more proclivity to getting injured, or is it because that tendon? Let's just like take a real world example. So like the other day I had to like fix a piece of furniture and it was a piece of wood and I put wood glue on it and I let it sit there and it's strong as hell, but it's still not as strong as it was when it was a complete piece of wood. Now it's going to stay for a while, but it's still not as strong as it was. Is it something like if you repair an ACL, is it ever as strong as it once was? Can you complete a surgery there? It's like, yep, that's 100%. Or is it just, and then of course when you get a second injury to it, you're putting more glue on it or stitching it up again, whatever it is. Is it that simple, or is it just because it is as strong, he just has a proclivity to getting injured in that knee?
I think, well, one, it's yes, you can get it to where it is as strong. Sometimes, sometimes even the ACL that we basically create to replace the torn one is going to be a little bit more robust. And you could sometimes even make an argument that just that ACL, if we're talking about just the ligament, might even be stronger than the one you had before. That is a possibility, especially if somebody was deficient to begin with. Maybe they had a smaller ACL. Maybe they'd had a previous injury like years prior. There's lots of things that go into that. So that's part of it. But then the problem, too, with an ACL injury, even if you technically only injure the ACL, so let's just say it's an isolated ACL, no meniscus injury, no anything else. Well, every time the ACL tears, the knee's going to kind of pivot and shift. And every time that knee shifts in a way that it's not supposed to, you're going to get bones that are bumping into each other. The cartilage is going to get rubbed into each other. So one, even if the ACL repair is perfect and he has a really good, healthy ACL, that knee joint has been through more. He's going to be more prone to arthritic changes. And the longer he plays, the older he gets, those risks are going to go up. So part of it is, will that ACL be as strong? Probably, if it's allowed to heal appropriately and everything goes well with the surgery and everything like that. But then there also may just be some of the things with the way his knee alignment is that makes it a little bit more off-center to begin with, or that makes it a little bit more prone to injury. And then there's the other injuries, like I said, the cartilage, the meniscus, all the other stuff that goes with it. So every time it happens, you're going to have that risk. And sometimes a knee that even looks really good right after surgery, sometimes you don't realize how much cartilage wear there was. And sometimes that's the guy that 6 months later, like, why is he still swelling? Why is he still having so much pain? So there's a lot that goes into it, even beyond just the ACL with that injury.
All right. There's no reason at all why I'm asking this question. We've talked about Liz Frank injuries here on this show, so we're just going back into the memory bank of Liz Frank injuries. If you were to have a Liz Frank injury and you were trying to get ready for an upcoming football season, just so happens we're talking about it here, what is, again, got to have a refresher course, give our listeners like what that rehab kind of looks like and what to expect getting ready for a season.
Yeah, so Liz Frank injury, it's a midfoot injury, so kind of in the middle of the foot, you have the long bones in the foot that are your metatarsal bones, the ones that kind of run from the midfoot to the toes. And at the base of that second metatarsal, so the one that's at your second toe where it joins the midfoot, there's a joint there. And that's the joint that's injured with the Liz Frank injury. Sometimes in a milder injury, if it's on the kind of the low end, sometimes you can just put them in a boot for a few weeks, and sometimes those people will do fine. But obviously, if you're talking about the more serious variety, oftentimes they do require surgery. Usually these are guys who are going to be non-weight bearing in a boot, in a cast for at least several weeks after the injury. So you're looking at roughly 4 to 8 weeks, couple of months where you're not going to be that mobile, at the very least in a boot, very least immobilized. Now you can start doing some rehab work after several weeks, at least some motion and blood flow type things. But then you start that return. So one, you've got to let the injury heal, and then two, you've got to kind of rebuild the strength. You got to rebuild the motion of the foot and the ankle. You're probably looking at about a half a year-ish. There's some variability, but so you're looking at a 6-month-ish injury. So usually it's going to be a season-ending injury, but usually not one that carries over into the next year most of the times. There's always exceptions, complications that we hope don't happen. But the reality of it is usually these are an injury, if you have it, for the sake of the argument, mid-season, you might miss some spring stuff, but you'd probably be ready to go in the summer.
So you're saying if you had it in November, you'd be ready to go by May, June?
Randomly speaking, you'd be looking, probably miss spring ball, but be ready for summer workouts, give or take a little bit.
Yeah. Interesting. Super
If
random,
that happened.
Jake.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Where
It's random.
do you come up with these questions?
It's totally random.
Of course, Liz Frank.
I have gone through that though, and it can be annoying.
Yeah,
because you think it's ready, and you're like, oh, we're good to go because you did the boot for 3 weeks, and you stayed off of it, and you had this special insole put into your cleat, and you're like, I'm good, and all of a sudden you take one step, and it's like, oh, I'm not.
And those are tough, and foot injuries are tough. It's you walk on it, all the stuff that goes into it. So even just your normal day to day, let alone the stress that's put on it. So sometimes you do get minor setbacks here and there, but I think with enough time, it wouldn't be something I'd worry too much about.
Minor setback for a major comeback.
There it is.
French surgeon, Liz Frank, de St. Martin, you taught us about that a couple months ago.
That's right.
The French
Napoleonic
surgeon.
Wars and everything.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
He lived from 1790 to 1847, so his legend's still here. Right here in Baton Rouge.
It was an injury common in cavalry guys because the foot would get stuck in the stirrup, and they would, and that's usually how it used to occur. That was the mechanism back in the day. Obviously, we see it more in sports now. Not a lot of cavalry injuries anymore.
They didn't have like the cowboy shaped boot then back in France.
Not a big problem.
Probably not. It's probably like in. I don't even want to put it. I don't want to mess history up. Actually, so I'm just going to stop talking. All right, Dr. Stephen Etheredge joins us every single week. Doc, we always appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. We always look forward to it each and every week.
My pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, real quick, national championship game. Miami. You want Miami to lose?
Yeah, it's hard to go for Miami.
Okay.
It was a weird place, like I said, when they played A&M and Ohio State. I'm like, but it can only go so far.
Indiana. Okay, I thought so. All right, more OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, when it's game day here in Louisiana, you know what that means. Friends over, food on the grill, TVs on loud, and an ice-cold Dos Equis in hand. So whether you're tailgating, watching from your couch, or turning your backyard into your own little stadium or arena, Dos Equis is the beer for big plays and good times. It's always crisp, it's always refreshing, and perfect for kickoff, tip-off, whatever it is. First pitch coming up. Hey, say now. To the final whistle. So crack open an ice cold Dos Equis. Enjoy the moment and make game day even better. And it's always better with Dos Equis.
That's right. It's Wednesday, a little hump day. It's about to be on the back half of this week. So maybe a little celebration beer. Maybe Wednesday's a worthy reason for that. So anytime you want to do it, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it responsibly. But, if you like to have a cold beer, make sure it's Dos Equis, that delicious cold Mexican lager with a nice fresh sliced lime right on top. Go for Dos. Drink Dos Equis.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at...
Yeah, B. Talk your shit.
Let me upgrade you.
How you gonna upgrade me? It's higher than number one. You know I used to beat that block. Now I bees the block.
Let me upgrade.
I hear you be the block, but I'm the life to keep the streets on. Notice you the type that like to keep them on the leash, though. I'm known to walk alone, but I'm alone for a reason. Sending me a drink ain't appeasing, believe me. Come harder, this won't be easy. Don't doubt yourself, trust me, you need me. This ain't a shoulder with a chip or an ego. But what you think they all mad at me for? You need a real woman in your life. Taking care home and still fly.
Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Always want to remind you that our Wednesday shows are brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Go find that location nearest you. Go to the website today. You can find that location. Check out all the information, hooddentalcare.com, hooddentalcare.com. What you doing over there, bud?
I am trying to pull up the link to my daughter has a little chapel skit.
I mean,
this
you can
morning.
say her name. She's a star of the show.
Right.
She's been a co-host before.
Tuzette.
Shout out.
Tuzette Flynn. Tuz. Gonna crush it. I think
Shout
it's
out
her
Tuz.
first chapel skit. She says she's second grade. So their class, does a little skit. They have chapel every week, and which is a fantastic little deal. But they do little skits. They've been rehearsing for a couple of weeks. She's got a line. She's very nervous last night.
What is it?
She was even nervous. She woke up this morning when I woke up, like when I was making my coffee. She's like, "Daddy,
Oh,
nervous. Like,
She's
dude, she
on
came in
radio.
here on TV and radio and literally
Yes.
didn't miss a beat.
That was great. I was
There's
like, "Hey,
more
baby."
people watching this than that. No offense. To
I said, nerves are perfectly
Respect, but-
fine. Their nerves are great, baby. That means you care.
Yeah.
And so you're going to crush it. So they have.
Tell her to turn it into excitement next time.
Absolutely. She crushes it. I'll say. So she's got her line. So I'm trying to pull up. They have a little live feed that they have. So I'm going to
pretty cool.
be watching it. So she's like, Daddy, can you make sure 8:15, get you a Post-it note, put it on your computer, make sure.
She knows your brain.
I feel like I need to see this because we like basically became best friends.
You did.
When she was in here.
Yeah, no doubt for sure. And I got to watch it live because I don't know if they'll like have the replay of it later.
All right, I'll do this. You go ahead. You focus.
It's not on yet. We're waiting.
Oh, it's not on yet. So
broadcast hasn't started. Live broadcast.
So it's supposed to start at 8:15.
Well, I think they start like filing into the auditorium at 8:15.
Okay,
so it might be during Mulkey's interview. I don't know. We'll see.
Oof.
Yeah.
She'll understand.
She'll understand.
Which one?
Sure.
Twos or Mulkey?
It's
Mulkey.
Mulkey. Yeah, it's kind of our biggest, interview of the week. So
Tuzette would not.
Tuzette would not quite understand. You don't understand, Tuz? She's the coach.
She's like,
she's won multiple national championships.
She's like, I'm your kid.
They just beat the number 2 team in the land.
Like, oh, that's fine, Dad. You don't need to watch.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll still tell our listeners about Marucci because if you play the game, you know the name. It is Marucci Sports, born in Louisiana, trusted by the best. Marucci makes, we always talk about it, bats, gloves, gear, cleats, apparel. They make it all, and they make it for every level. So if you're a youth baseball player all the way up to the big leagues, and, of course, it is right here in Baton Rouge, right off of Segan. Go see them at the headquarters. The Marucci Hitter's House is the spot to train. You got elite cages. You got pro instruction, first-class environment to get better. If you're looking for a new bat, remember you can check it out by using it in the cage. You can try it out, which is a cool deal. They've got the trade-in program as well with your old Marucci bat. So whether you're gearing up or putting in the work, Marucci is all about one thing, respecting the game. Check out the gear. Learn more, always online at MarucciSports.com. And, again, you can go to the headquarters right off of Segan here if you're in the Baton Rouge area. All right, Tate, I know you wanted to do more of an actual breakdown of Dylan Jones and not just hate on this man's name that he had literally nothing to do with. He was just given to by his parents, but I knew that you wanted to come back to it and give him his proper respect for on the field.
Yes. Dylan Jones, he's actually, out of the 3 running backs you have signed, he's probably the best one, at least the one that has played the most, right? I mean, Racing Guillory came over from Utah. He battled a little bit of an injury, and then you got Rod Gainey coming over from Charlotte. So this is the 3rd running back that you've added in the transfer portal. But look, I mean, it's 2-year career, 4.2 a carry. Now, last year dipped a little bit. He had 300 carries. 300 yards. Just 3.9 a carry, but that Wisconsin team was all over the place. That's not on him. He can catch the ball a little bit out of the backfield as well. So, I mean, Dylan Jones, that right now is probably, if you're looking for a 3rd running back like with experience, he's probably the guy. I mean, he's 6 foot, around 210. He showed some explosiveness at times at Wisconsin. He actually began the season as the starter. They just had such a crowded running back room. So Dylan Jones, he's a guy that's actually going to contribute for this football team.
Yeah, and I don't know what it's going to look like behind the 2 lead backs. And I know Caden's had some ankle injuries over the last couple of years, so you want to be able to stack some depth behind them. I do think it's going to be a 2-headed monster at running back, but you do need a 3rd back, and we saw Jawan Johnson was that guy this year. You're going to need a 3rd, and so it's going to be one of those position battles to watch in training camp and spring practice to see which one kind of emerges to be that guy right behind the 2 guys that we expect to be your starting running backs. All right, so here in this segment too, I'm not sure who put the CBS Sports article in the chat there, but I like it because it's bold predictions for the transfer portal. So I'm going to give you the bold prediction, and I want y'all to tell me if it's going to be true or false. If it's going to happen or is it not going to happen.
I like this.
So the first one, Ty Simpson withdraws from the NFL draft and signs with the Miami Hurricanes.
Not happening.
No. He's going to be a first-round pick.
Okay.
There's been rumors of this in the past.
Remember, Cam Ward and Carson Beck both declared for the draft and signed with Miami.
They did. They did. And if anybody could do it, it's Miami with their deep pockets. And they obviously missed on Sam Levitt. If I'm Ty Simpson, go pro.
I know that, words are words now. People will say and do anything. But Ty Simpson did come out yesterday and was that Miami came out with an offer, and then Tennessee did too.
Yep.
So there's 2 schools that are trying to get him to withdraw from the draft or not go into it at all. But he said that he is
Right.
going to the draft. But again, words are words.
Yep.
I did.
They don't really mean
I
much
got that
now.
quote pulled up because I saw it and like I looked at it and I made sure it was an actual quote and not a fake quote. This
Yeah.
is actually from Chris Lowe at On 3.
Yeah, it was Chris Lowe.
He was responding to that and it said, "This is from Ty Simpson quote. Everybody would just remember me as the guy who took all this money and went to Miami or Tennessee for his last year. But I was a captain, so meaning at Alabama. I put my hand and footprints in the cement at Denny Chime. I would have lost everything that I built at Alabama."
Yeah.
He's an Alabama guy, too.
That seems like pretty final.
That
Wait,
and
you
like,
put your hand. That's pretty cool, actually.
Like the
Right?
captains, I guess. I
Do they?
didn't know that either, but I guess they put their hands in
We
their
didn't get to do that.
I know.
that is pretty cool. That's a cool little
That's a
tradition.
cool little
But
tradition.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's still people that are still like have principle and
Yeah.
morals and stuff, and money can't sway them one way or the other. Either way, you're gonna make more money in the NFL.
Maybe he's just trying to get 7. They offered him 6.
Oh, okay. I thought it
Maybe.
was at 7.
Oh, was it at 7?
So I thought
Maybe
they
trying to
offered
get 8.
him 6, and I thought that Tennessee came back and said 7.
Oh, really?
I,
It was kind of
I
a bidding
think that's
war
what I
between-
read.
'cause
Yeah.
Tennessee's waiting on Joey Aguilar to get an extra
Yeah.
year. I actually think he's going to get it.
Yeah, because he's a JUCO guy.
Right, because, I mean,
Right.
Pavia got it. I don't know
Yeah.
why he wouldn't, but, yeah, they're,
Well, we
if
were
you're
all
desperate
we were
enough-
all super nervous about the LSU situation, and we got our blinders on. We only care about LSU. We don't care about Tennessee or Miami. But like, when those dominoes start to fall, there's a lot of blue bloods out there that are going to be without.
Yeah.
Especially Miami. You've like made your living the last 2 years on 1-year transfer quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But if there's none available, then everybody's going to be in that panic. Like we were kind of feeling. We had that buildup of panic inside of us before the Sam Levitt news dropped, certainly.
True.
So you got to remember that there's a lot of other people probably feeling that panic right now.
That's true.
So true or false?
Oh, no, he's not. He's going to the NFL.
All right.
Must have paid $10 million.
Number 2, Dante Moore, Oregon quarterback, turns pro, giving way to Dylan Raiola. who,
True.
I don't know if you noticed he's Oregon.
Yeah. I mean,
Dylan?
Yep.
So wait, Dylan committed to Oregon?
Yeah.
Breaking.
Yep. Breaking.
Ducks.
Yep. The Ducks. Quack, quack.
I mean, if Dylan Raiola's signing, I imagine he
Yeah.
already knows that Dante Moore's going to the NFL.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
I don't
shouldn't,
see-
but he'll go.
Yeah, I think so
shouldn't.
too.
I don't see
I agree with that too.
Dylan Raiola signing if
Right.
he's not going to start. I mean,
Yeah.
he's been the starter. He has, 2 years left?
2 years of
Yeah.
2 years left.
He started
yeah.
2 years,
and
yeah.
he started 2 years, and he had other options outside of Oregon. So I mean,
Yeah.
Is he the number 2 quarterback for y'all?
in the draft?
country?
No.
In the draft,
No, Ty Simpson is.
Ty Simpson is?
Yeah. Mendoza Simpson.
I mean, you felt that you said that pretty confidently.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of lists and mock
Oh, no.
drafts.
No,
that
you're
have-
right. You're right.
I agree with you. He's not.
I think
in my
throughout,
opinion.
throughout the process, though, that will weed itself out, and
Yeah.
you'll see Ty Simpson take that number 2 spot.
So Ty Simpson to the Jets.
Oh, poor guy. Sorry, fella. Maybe you should go to Miami.
Yeah.
Mendoza to the Raiders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Number
They
3.
don't even have a coach.
I know. Baylor lands DJ Lagway. There's been like he's going to go there. He's not going to. He's going to go to Ole Miss. He's going to go. Does he actually end up at Baylor?
Does Lagway have any other options?
Yeah, so Ole Miss is actually.
I heard his
brought him
agent
in,
was
yeah.
calling everybody.
Yeah, but
Like,
if you
hey, I got this guy.
I think he does go to Baylor though. Ole Miss signed Deuce Knight.
that's what I was
'cause-
gonna say. Like, if you go to Ole Miss, I don't see DJ Lagway being the starter there. So
I think he goes to Baylor.
Okay.
He'd already like committed, but not committed. Like Alondra said, like words don't really mean anything anymore.
Right.
But I think that's the school.
RG3 is making a big push.
Go ahead.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to Baylor. He seems like a Baylor fit for some reason. We just talked about things that just feel right and feel comfortable. To me, that feels like a good fit. I can't explain that. It just does.
You just, look, you got a lot of Baylor running through your veins. So I get it. I'm going to trust you here on this one.
Good, but not great.
All right. Last one before we take a break and get to Coach Kim Mulkey. Trinidad Chambliss wins his injunction and starts at Ole Miss this year.
False. He's lost it 4 times.
Yeah, false.
Yeah, but aren't they doing it like in the Mississippi court this time?
I believe so. Could be a State fan.
I don't know. I'll go
He
different.
could hit the gavel and go Hell State.
And I'll say that he somehow gets it. Tom Mars is his his attorney is pretty confident.
Yeah.
And I get that you're an attorney and you're going to act like you're confident that you're going to get it, but I don't know. I'll go different. I'll say he gets the year. I'll get
Did they not sign that? They signed the other kid from Auburn?
Yeah, Deuce Knight.
They did.
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst.
Now he's
Trey
like,
comes
he,
back and
yeah, he was
sits for a little bit.
Yeah, he was a true freshman. Made one start against Mercer.
Did I hear that they're petitioning the NCAA to change the redshirt rule?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll get. Okay, so we'll get to that. 9 games.
Teaser alert.
Which is, what are we doing? So we'll get to that a little bit later on. But when we come back, we are going to be joined by LSU head basketball coach Kim Mulkey right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, we know down here in Louisiana, sometimes storms can just pop up. They can pop up fast, and when they do, you want a roof you can trust. That is always going to be over at Pelican Roofing. Pelican Roofing handles residential, commercial roofing across the state, from something like a quick repair to a full roof replacement, all with obviously quality materials and honest service. So if you've got storm damage or just you want the peace of mind when the next one does hit, Pelican Roofing will inspect your roof and walk you through every step, even working with insurance if needed. So protect your home or your business the right way. That's always going to be by visiting the website, going to see our friends over at pelicanroof.com to get started. In Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, 5-star views all over the place. PelicanRoof.com.
That's right, PelicanRoof.com. The meanest place on earth is the internet, and they love Pelican Roof because they do a great job. They're professional, and they get it done efficiently. So go check them out. If you got a big old project on that roof, PelicanRoof.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience?
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left.
Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in. It is OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio every single Wednesday at 8:30. We are lucky enough to be joined by LSU head basketball coach Kim Mulkey, who joins us now. Coach, we always appreciate the time. Hope you're doing well this week.
I am walking in this cold weather, but it feels good after a win, doesn't it?
Oh, there is no doubt about it, and what a win it was, and what an atmosphere it was also, Coach, inside the PMAC, and that's where I wanted to start with you. I know obviously you've been here for multiple years now, but just to where the program was, like when you take it over, to like what you see now, like to see the building as electric as it was, and the crowd so engaged in the game, and so many people that you probably see every single game, just they are so loyal to this team because of what y'all have done, the hard work that y'all have put in. Like, did you think that it could get to this place where you have the crowd like that? And, like, the success on the court has been great, Coach, but there's a lot of people that they're not going to miss an LSU basketball game now.
I did. I actually did. I just felt like I knew enough people in this state that supported me throughout my high school and then college career, even though it wasn't at LSU.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like they had seen the program go to Final Fours and had never seen them win.
Right.
And I just really felt like we could build this. I certainly did not think we could do it this quickly. But, it's so special. And they're not just out there after we won.
Right.
They've been out there from the beginning. Season tickets, you can't get a seat in the lower bowl anymore. And I told them when I'd go speak, you better get your tickets now because the seats you're going to want are not going to be available. And that's exactly what has happened. And it was an electric atmosphere, but we'd had those numerous times. And I guess what made this one a little bit better was we won. And it was a very well-played game, ugly at times, but that's because both teams stressed defense. And it was awesome.
Yeah, Coach, what you've certainly done and what your team has done over the last couple of years is certainly special from just a fan base standpoint, but and a lot of it has to do with games like you just played and victories and wins like you just had. So you come off of course you lost 2 in a row. Now you come back and you've won 2 in a row and capped off with this great win against Texas. And we talked about it in every sport. Like, you have to learn how to win close games. You got to learn how to finish off games. And certainly, like with a brand new team this year, those are things that teams have to learn. They have to, and you got to do it under fire like that. So has it just been the Kentucky Vanderbilt game? We learned something about ourselves. We learned how to play tight games. We learned how to play and what it takes to potentially finish a game, and they kind of put that all together against Texas?
Absolutely. And what do you mean, Coach, by learn how to win? Well, we learn how to execute a play when it's a tie ball game. We learn how to defend on the other end when it's a tied ball game. You learn through playing the game. You can't emulate that in practice. Sure, you can go through it. It's kind of like going through reps dummy, scrimmaging, but it's just different when it's a game atmosphere, and you can't rush it as fast as you want to as a coach. But, man, this team has the potential to really, really put something special together. I hope it stays this way. But I've been around long enough to know we're going to have our ups and downs when you have 8 new players, and you just got to stay the course.
Another thing, Coach, that, when I'm watching the game, I kind of notice is, like, making your free throws late, too, because, like, with 46, 47 seconds left and Texas out there and they're down 5 points and they're like, all right, we got a foul. And you got to make those free throws. Like, that's finding a way to close out a game as well. Sometimes it can be just at the free throw line. You got to find a way to make your free throws, put pressure on Texas, because as you know, Coach, you miss those, you give them life. They hit a 3. All of a sudden you're in like, uh-oh, what just happened? So, like, even making your free throws down the stretch, I thought that was huge the other night.
Absolutely. Texas was 21 for 21 from the foul line last year. We scored as many, if not more, field goals than they did. We missed more free throws last year, and they didn't miss a free throw. So you better believe those free throws matter.
Coach, kind of to that point, I'm going to ask you a question that might be kind of impossible to answer just like on one specific example, but like, what's more exciting to you as a coach? Like when you have a team that you've been teaching and coaching and we're talking about learning to win, like what to you is a more exciting finish for your team? Is it like an incredible defensive stop at the end to win? Is it making a game-winning shot? Is it knocking down 2 free throws to send it to overtime or to win it in a pressure situation? Like at last play of the game, what's a more exciting like way to win for your team?
I'll take any of them.
I figured that.
The most exciting part to me, honestly, is when you have a lead and you can hang on to that ball and you can milk the clock a little bit and you're in control. But it doesn't always happen that way. But that excites me because I feel like I'm in control. But whether you hit a big shot, whether you make a defensive stop, whether you get a steal, I've been a part of this game for, gosh, I don't even want to tell you how long, since I was 14 years old, and I have seen it all. I've seen the tough losses. Heck, guys, I lost a national championship with 0.7 of a second, and a kid hit a 3 when we were up 2.
Yeah.
So I've seen it all, and they're all exciting when it happens in your favor, and, man, it's just agony when you're on the other end and you don't win.
Coach, after the game, Vic Schaefer, who I've known for a very long time, and I know you have as well, was talking about the scheduling and for his team, and there was a lot of pushback about that because, like the SEC and the scheduling, it's almost impossible to have it spread out because there's so many good teams. And looking at the list of teams that you've played, and we've talked about it with you. I mean, you faced 2 top 10 teams in Kentucky and Vanderbilt, and then now it's number 2 Texas. It's going to be a top 15 Oklahoma. I know Vic was upset with the way their schedule kind of played out, but isn't it kind of hard in the SEC to not have at least one of those stretches?
Well, let me turn that around and ask you guys, what did you think of all that he was saying? I don't watch other coaches' press conferences. However, somebody sent this to me, and so, yeah, I saw it, and I thought, I really don't understand his complaint. You have the number 2 team in the country. You're coming off a Final Four. We all have something that we want to complain about. I'm playing 4 of my first 5 games against top 12 teams.
Right.
And the 5th one was undefeated. We can all complain. I'm not sure I understood who he was frustrated with, nor did I understand what did he want him to do.
Right.
You're not going to change the schedule. I guess I'm just getting older and realize we can complain all we want. It's not going to change. And it reminds me of a thing I used to say. I complained I had no shoes until I saw a man who had no feet.
Right.
And so, we can always complain, but what good's it going to do? Nothing's going to change. It makes you look bad for complaining.
Yeah. Coach, in the way that I view it, like playing football in the SEC is just like playing basketball in the SEC. It's like playing baseball in the SEC. Like, it's a privilege to play in the SEC, and with privilege comes pressure as well to play in the SEC. And I always thought, like, man, I want all of it. Like, I want to play Florida, then I want to play Bama, then I want to play Auburn on the road. Like, I always thought, like, if you want to, like, kind of talk about playing in the SEC, be proud of playing in the SEC, that's just kind of part of what comes with it. You have to know that you're not going to get a 3-game stretch where you play an unranked basketball team, football team, baseball team. That just doesn't happen.
I don't want to, go after Vic in any way, but I just didn't understand it. I'm worried about my own team, not his team, and he's coming off of a loss, and maybe his heart just, started spilling out of his mouth. I don't know. I just know it's tough on all of us, and we all have something to complain about. But just as you age, you just, take whatever's given to you, whether you think it's fair, whether you think it's right or wrong, play ball. And he sure has a very good team, has another chance to get to a Final Four, win the SEC, and possibly play for a national championship. And, I'm sure he feels the way he feels, but you're not going to hear me complain. You might hear me sarcastically say something, but not in a way where your whole press conference is about complaining.
Right.
Well, Coach, I think I speak for all LSU Tiger fans when I say keep frustrating them, keep making them all complain, Coach. And going forward, you take on in 4 days, you take on the number 13 ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Just give us a little preview of what you see from their team and a preview of the game.
Well, you're going to see one of the best post players in the country in Reagan Beers. I love that child. Her high school coach is a former player of mine in Colorado Springs, Colorado. She started her career at Oregon State. But, man, she's really tough and good. She's going to be a beast to try to keep off the boards and scoring. And then you got Aaliyah Chavez, who's the number one player in the country last year, at point guard for them. Actually, we recruited her for a while and then decided to back off. She's shooting it 25-plus times a game, and not many freshmen have that kind of confidence just to go in there and just, shoot it that much. But I guess, they need her to, and she's certainly very good at it. So that's where I would start with those two young ladies because they make them go, and, man, are they going to be tough to defend.
Coach, last one for me, and I always love picking your brain on other college sports and other coaches and other people that are doing big things in other sports. And Indiana's playing for a national championship game in football in Miami in a couple of days. I'm going down to cover the game, and I had them last week too, Coach, down at the Peach Bowl, and I was highly impressed with the way they went about their work. And their coaching staff's been together at 4 different stops, and they started at Division II, and they've got a team full of 3-star recruits that were always told they weren't good enough. And I just know you well enough to know that you probably appreciate the way that team has kind of come out of nowhere, put their head down, went to work, didn't complain, and just found a way.
I just read an article, and I think it was the Wall Street Journal on their coach. And it was very interesting. In fact, I sent it to my entire staff, how he has built his program. And when you look at him, he doesn't fit the mold of a Nick Saban assistant to me. He's kind of analytical. His quarterback is the same way. And I'm like, okay, this is different. This is different. But, man, has he really put it all together. And I don't know him personally, but as I watch him coach, I just think he has this dry sense of, and I don't want to use the word nerdy, but, it's like book. Like he's the one in class that's going to analyze the book, whereas the old jocks in class would probably say, oh, he's a nerd, and he's not. He's smarter than anybody else, and he figures out a way to win. And I just kind of have been watching him from a distance. And when you listen to his quarterback talk, I don't think anybody probably had that kid on the radar to win the Heisman.
Right.
And they have put it all together, and I hope it's a good game. I have no dog in the fight. Don't care who wins, but it does make Indiana proud because when we think of Indiana, guys, who do we think of? It doesn't matter. You think of Bob Knight.
Bob Knight, yep.
You think of Bob Knight. You don't think of Indiana football.
Steve Alford, yeah, Isaiah Thomas, yeah, you don't think football for sure. It's quite remarkable what they're doing there, and quite remarkable as always, Coach, to watch your team and have you on the show. We can't thank you enough. We appreciate it. Good luck in Oklahoma here in a couple of days, and we look forward to next week.
All right, guys. Take care now.
All right, you as well. Coach Kim Mulkey joins us every single Wednesday here on OTB, and we truly do look forward to it all the time. I love getting her insight, too, on other coaches because she appreciates other coaches, and, like, hearing her talk about Jay Johnson, hearing her talk about Nick Saban, Kurt Cignetti there, like, certainly, Kim Mulkey in her profession is one of the absolute best to do it, so it's always great to get her insight there. All right, we will take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana propane dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Wednesday show is brought to you by Hood Dental Care.
Get them teeth right.
Look, I know Coach Mulkey's known Vic Schaefer for a long time. I've known Vic for a long time. Love Vic, great guy. So I was surprised to hear his comments about kind of the scheduling and he had to play South Carolina and LSU back to back. Sucks, I get it, but it's part of the league. What do we talk about in football all the time in the SEC? Where's the 3-game gauntlet? Everybody's got one for the most part. Now, the league's gotten bigger, so maybe you don't have the ones that you had once when it was a 12-team league, even a 14-team league. You still have them. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Like we could look at every schedule and be like, whew, there it is. You better be ready. You better go at least 2-1, and it's going to be tough in that 3-game stretch.
Well, we're all human. Even coaches that have coached for a long time at big-time programs, everybody makes I guess you could look back on and say mistakes. He was probably talking with emotions right there, coming off a tough loss, and we all say things sometimes, but certainly came off as pretty soft. So, Coach Mulkey, make them all complain.
I'd say you ain't gonna hear that from Coach Mulkey.
Let's keep beating them all.
Yeah, I mean they just played the number 2 team in the country. What's the next game? On the road against a top 13 team in the country.
Make them say you scheduled LSU. That's impossible. That's not fair. We don't want to play them. Like a pro team.
All right, when we come back at the top of the next hour, there's a new redshirting rule being maybe greenlit in NCAA. I don't know, mate. OTB.
Off the bench.
You know we love Rouse's here.
Love them.
Rouse's Market. Go check them out. You can get dinner right now. It's already ready to go. Easy. Walk in, walk out. Sides included. Love that about them.
There's a breakfast bar somewhere out there, too,
right now. We know we love a breakfast bar. It hates to see us coming.
Mm-hmm.
King Cakes should hate to see all of us coming.
Yep.
We know Rouse's has all different flavors, including the Dr. Pepper King Cake. If you want to get hydrated, go get some My High. Right there, Rouse's. DreamMyHigh.com. When you go to Rouse's, remember, go to that website, rouses.com. You can find that location that is nearest you. You can find the weekly ads in the location that you always go and visit. There's so many different options for you. I mean, truly like a tailgate, a party, whatever you've got going on. If you're hosting for Mardi Gras, your house is the meetup house. They've got you covered. Rouses.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
This new year, Hood Dental wants you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays, a $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care, Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And for January only, save 15% up to $150 on restorative treatment. Schedule today at hooddentalcare.com.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone. Boom!
Live from the Raising Cane studio. It's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 3 of OTB. Wednesday shows brought to you by Hood Dental Care. Go check out their locations throughout the Baton Rouge area. That was abrupt. The hard cut there.
Yeah, my bad. Usually I fade it down.
Fade it out.
Yeah, a little bit,
But
you're
I
like,
just
you know
clicked
what?
the button. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that abrupt.
Yeah.
Push the button.
But it was.
Push the damn button.
I mean,
love that movie.
have we? Did we ever debut our? We had.
We did the Justin
We had
Timberlake
Timberlake, the one he did for us. Did we ever
Yeah.
do the Stapleton one that he did
Oh,
for us?
no, we didn't do Chris's.
Okay, maybe
Let's
we
do
can
it.
do that. We can do it
Right now.
Well, I don't think she
Well,
has
let me
ready
email it
right
to
now.
myself.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
point.
do it next lead in, if you will, to a segment.
Chris Hamilton. So he recorded one for us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Does he have the
Timberlake.
same
Well, you know, him and
agent as
Timberlake are kind of
Timberlake?
boys.
They collab all the time.
all the time. So,
So
it was
maybe-
easy. It was just easier to do it that way.
Yeah.
You think we could get them to collab together on one?
Probably.
I bet that can happen.
They could probably find some time to make it work.
Yeah, I think so.
What's that one song they
Yeah.
they?
I think I'm in love with you.
I'll text Chris.
Yeah, there's a couple of them though. There's
Yeah.
another one. There's one about drinking.
For us, they'll do it.
Yeah.
For us, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll text
Sure.
Chris. We'll see.
Chris and Justin.
I don't know if I can get it done today.
But we'll get it done.
Well, you
This
got a
week.
group text
Yeah.
with them, right?
Yeah, we'll get it done today. So, you actually wanted to talk about something, which I don't really know that you've ever done this here on this show.
Well, I did it the other day with Dylan.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
happened with Dylan?
Yeah, but
Went to
that
Oregon.
was
Dylan Raiola?
that was
What'd
after
he
the
do?
fact.
He went to Oregon.
Yeah.
And that was just you trying to break news.
Wow.
Former
Nebraska.
quarterback.
So that's where he decided to go.
Yep.
So we think Dante Moore is going
I
to go
think
to the
there's
draft.
actually a similarity between him and Patrick Mahomes, like how they physically look.
Yeah.
So I forgot to tell y'all, we had
An act.
on off campus yesterday.
Oh, yeah, Jimbo.
Oh, we had Jimbo, and I got him. Oh, I got it. Like, he had no idea what I was setting him up because, he was talking trash about changing hosts because he did a show with Caroline Fenton. And I was like, hey, coach, you know how, like, you were just, like, getting on, laying about loyalty and different stuff and, like, all that? He's like, yeah. I go, you preach all that all the time, right? He goes, yeah, absolutely. I said, well, what about this? And then we played the sound, and, y'all, he was flustered. I got him.
What was the sound you played
I need
again?
your producer to clip that.
It was him. What did he say?
Yeah.
He's like, oh man, I gotta get upgraded. I gotta be a free agent. I gotta switch hosts. I gotta get rid of Hester and pick you up, something like that.
Yeah.
And I played it for him, and I got him. And then he started like, he was defensive at first, and then he tried to make excuses. I said, hey coach, whoa. You know why football pants don't have pockets? The place for all those excuses. Got him with that, y'all. I had him in a blender. I loved it.
You were cooking him.
I loved it. I was
That
like,
was so
all them
funny.
times you whispered all those sweet nothings to me and Flynn.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, oh, I heard you and Flynn talk trash about me on the radio. I go, no, you didn't. I'm like, stop it. So, no, I'm glad you asked. That actually went well. But I was going to say, and I'll see if I can get Dan to clip that and send that to us, but we had Sam Levitt's high school coach on the show yesterday. Now, at first, I was kind of like, what's he was a coach for 45 years in Oregon and Washington. He retired, apparently he's like a legendary high school coach. And so it was more about that. He just so happened to be Sam Levitt's high school coach. And, man, he could not stop talking about Sam. Like, even when, the question went away from Sam Levitt, he talked about, and I think they only had 1 year together, but he was just talking about all the leadership qualities that he had. He said he's got kind of that Michael Jordan, I'm not going to be denied. I'm going to be as competitive as I can be type nature. So, look, obviously it's his high school coach who's going to talk, well about him. But it was a really good interview because he gave us like a little bit of an insight into Sam Levitt. And pretty exciting, some of the things he was using. A guy coached for 45 years. He's probably seen a lot of different quarterbacks, a lot of different offenses. So it was good to get that ringing endorsement from his high school coach.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially for us, we don't know anything about him, right? We've watched him play, but we will soon get to know Sam Levitt as LSU fans. He's going to be our quarterback. He's going to be fully healthy, and he's going to be our quarterback. So, we're going to hold on to all the nuggets of information. So anybody that spent a lot of time with him, when you want somebody to have that mindset, certainly, of competitiveness, of not being denied. Now, again, it's a high school coach, so you take that for what it's worth, but it's a guy that spent a lot of time with him, certainly.
Right.
Coach for 40 years, you've seen all the different personality types, and I'm sure there's kids with that same personality and mindset that just don't have the skill set to match it. But certainly Sam Levitt does. So, yeah, that's cool, man. That's a cool get, though. A high school coach.
Yeah, our producer who's on the West Coast, he knew the legend of this high school head coach, and it just so happened he was Sam Levitt's coaches last year in high school. So
he's Bud Kilmer.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
See that right there? See that right there?
Mm-hmm. They didn't walk out on him, though.
What? No,
they didn't follow. Yeah.
They didn't follow.
Yep.
Bud walked out.
Yep.
He's like, come on now. We got in this field now.
What more have now?
And then nobody followed him.
Oof.
Let's go.
Oh, y'all.
Pretty good.
I almost said what Mock said in the locker room. Oh, oof.
You know what I say?
Just literally because every time we bring this up, one of us says it. Ooh. That's close. Anyways, let's get away from that.
Hold on a second. On the Sam Levitt news, I just had a thought. I'm looking this up right now.
Breaking news.
This is breaking news.
Oh, God. Patrick Mahomes out for the year.
Do you know what Sam Levitt, do you know what? Well, okay, this is according to the internet right now.
Oh,
I'll back up research.
Oh, Lord.
All right.
Do you know what Sam is short for?
Samuel.
Samwell.
Samwise. Wasn't he from Lord of the Rings?
Sammy.
Yeah.
Well, I just got to thinking about this because I was like, did his high school coach call him Sammy? Because he knew him when he was young. The full name of college football quarterback known as Sam Levitt is simply Sam Levitt.
Oh.
So his name is just Sam.
It's just Sam.
Sam.
You know, that was a trick question, Matt.
Huh?
He's Hester adjacent.
That was.
Just Joey, my father.
Dude,
Yeah.
if this is true, this is big info.
His brother is Sammy, not Samuel, my dad.
Because you said, what's it short for?
Mm-hmm.
The answer is nothing.
Oh, that was a trick question.
Well, don't be butthurt over there. Look, I'm trying to.
It's a trick question.
And I thought we all gave good answers.
For
y'all
real.
did. No one said Samson, though.
I said
She
Samson.
said
Did you say
Samson.
Samson?
Yeah. God, you do not listen to
You really
us.
don't.
Well, I was trying to
think
fact
you
check
choose,
myself at the
me
same time.
Specifically.
Honestly, I
you
didn't
have
hear
too
anything.
many children to be able to shut it down like that. Like
Look,
you got
I was
multitask,
trying to
bro.
fact
You
check
missed-
myself on Wikipedia.
You missed an opportunity to go Samsonite. I was way off.
I was way off. Yeah, that was a golden opportunity.
Like somebody in the chat said.
Again, you were
Look
like we started
that-
this segment with him wanting to talk about the new proposal for redshirting.
He's like Sam,
done
short for
anything
Sam.
Short for Sam.
Well,
That's
look,
what it's
this is
short
good
for.
news
Nothing.
because like it's legitimate when you have a short name but it's not short for anything. That's objectively badass.
It's like if you were just Matt.
Yeah, if I was just Matt.
My
I
dad's.
was just Jake.
I mean, I don't know. Like,
You are
do
just Tay.
Do you count John? Because like some people are Jonathan. My dad's not.
No, yeah, John. Yeah,
But he's also J-O-H-N. Like he's
Big
not
John.
J-O-N.
y'all know
so-
Hunt Palmer is not Hunter. It's just
No.
Hunt.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's no Hunter.
That's-
Hunt his middle
sweet.
name.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I'm not going to expose his
Robert?
government name. Yeah.
Yeah. His
I don't
named
think he
after his
cares.
dad,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
Robert Hunt Palmer.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get confirmation of this, of course, but according to current research done by me, this segment, Sam is short for nothing.
Since you're seeing a lot of squirrels here,
Mhm.
did you want to talk about the redshirting rule?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sure do.
Stage is yours, sir.
So coaches have voted. I guess there was a coaches meeting this week, and they have voted that they want to change the redshirt rule to you can play in, I believe, 9 games instead of just 4, and still retain a redshirt. which is a mind-blowing vote for me. And I guess there's, if you think about it from a coach's perspective, it gives you a lot more freedom, especially it gives you freedom to overcome some injuries and adversities that you might face throughout the season, get guys ready. But just thinking about it from a traditional standpoint, which I get, college football is the furthest thing from traditional college football as you can get at this point in time. College football is broken right now. And that's like off the field. On the field, still great. Product's awesome. Not complaining about any of that. But like, how do you feel? Like 9 games and you can still redshirt. That's
it's
nearly an entire.
It is a full season. It's a full conference slate. SEC is going to 9 conference games. You could play in every conference game and still redshirt.
Yep. Now, there's going to be specific examples that are going to be cited that are going to be like, well, that makes sense. Like, okay, so quarterbacks with the whole transfer rule, it's hard to keep more than 2 quarterbacks on a roster. It's hard to keep one that's starter worthy or more capable. Like, you might have a young guy that's redshirted that you want to hold on to. And so, yeah, maybe at that point it makes sense in those specific instances. But, like, man, we're looking at kids that have been in, Carson Beck, a 7th-year senior right now. Like, how many more years are we giving college kids to play college football? I guess college professional football.
I guess they're thinking this would, get rid of that, though, of, the 7 years and all the lawsuits and everything, because you get 5 years of eligibility, and that's it. You get 5 years. For now, they're suing because of the redshirt year, right?
Y'all, 9.
9's way.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay, I will say this. I didn't like how it was when we were in school. Like, if you played, you're done.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think that's the way to do it. I think 4 games is a sweet spot.
4's perfect.
4 is the perfect amount of games.
I'm somebody who hates anything change in sports. Yeah. I loved 4 because you get a little bit of experience. You can go out there, and it doesn't matter which 4 games. Yeah. You can pick and choose which ones. I thought that was perfect. 9 is like Jake said, that's an entire year.
You could be the MVP of the national championship game, and that year doesn't even count.
Yeah. Okay, last year.
You know what I mean?
Like Tua Tagovailoa that year probably didn't play in 9 games.
Yeah, he could have. That year would have been 0.
Sam Levitt last year only played in 7.
7. He wouldn't count it. That's dumb.
Now, they passed this rule. You're going to see the lawsuits. Sam Levitt's going to try to get that extra year back. Other people are going to try to get that.
Oh, for sure. They're going to,
Yeah, they're going to be like, well, they get it now.
Hold up now. Wait a minute. We just last season.
He's here now. I want him to try to get it.
Two might go back to Alabama.
I didn't redshirt. Could I get out there again? Nobody wants that? Okay, cool. That's fine.
I don't know, man. You could have got it.
Get your yard.
You would have been good on short yardage.
Get your yard. Get your yard.
You'd have been good on short yardage.
Better than it was. I don't want to throw shade to a local guy, but like TJ Finley, 7 school? Come on, man. What are we?
At what point?
At what point is it like you need to go to LinkedIn?
Are you like, oh, okay, I'm not that guy?
Yeah. At what point do you need to go to LinkedIn?
Yes.
Get a job.
What? You've been to all these schools. At what point do you decide, okay, this is obviously not for me? Why do you keep doing that?
The movie Van Wilder becomes more and more accurate every year. Every year.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Boy.
Good movie, by the way.
A lot of people go to school for 7 years, Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Called doctors.
They're called college football players.
Sure.
In the NIL world. Yeah, at some point you just got to again, I remember him working with him a little bit when he was at LSU. Great kid. But at some point it's you gotta see what else is out there. Common denominator situation. Wish him well though. Maybe he'll crush it this year.
We've got a comment here from K.R. Higginbotham in the Bayou 4 chat. Completely random thought of the day. Look, we love those here. Mm-hmm. My sister's favorite athlete of all time, Christian Laettner. Second favorite athlete of all time, Jacob Hester. My nephew, the name, Christian Jacob.
Chris Jake.
Chris Jake, 2 first names.
Chris
there
Jake.
We go. That's power move.
Let's go.
I like it.
I like it. I think it's a great
You say Christopher Jacob?
Christian Laettner, who played college basketball where, Matt?
No clue. Never heard that name.
Are you serious?
Christian Laettner?
Matthew.
Thew.
Why are y'all looking at me right now?
He's one of the greatest college basketball players. He played on the Dream Team when he was in college, like the Jordan Dream Team.
He was one of the first, like, because they always take one college player on the Olympics now. He was like the first one. Or one of.
There's like a whole 40 for 40 about him.
Nothing still.
Or 30 for 30. Why did I say 40?
I'm there. Yep.
I just had
At some point it'll be 40, right? You can only make 30 of them. I feel like there's way more than that.
There's more than 30. Has to be.
They make 3 every year.
You say Latner? Latner.
L-A-E.
I don't know.
T-T-N-E-R.
Would saying Latner help you figure out who he is?
No, it won't.
You can go however you want.
Good player, though? How'd he do in the NBA?
Oh, my God.
He played for a long time in the NBA.
He was a role player.
Yeah.
He wasn't like an all-star, but, I mean, he had a long career.
They took a college player on the Dream Team, so they kept their amateur status for Olympics. That was,
Yep.
it's a thing.
Just take a guess.
At what?
Where he went to school.
Duke.
There you go.
What?
Yeah.
Hey-oo.
Yeah. God.
Told y'all, no.
Man.
What did y'all do in Tyler?
You got that easy.
Chris Latner.
You remember he hits a shot against Kentucky?
You didn't even
in
need
the
any
NCAA
hits.
tournament, like one of the biggest every year. They show every year.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was when
Latner
Duke
against
started
Kentucky.
becoming the villain. Like to Alondra's point, it's I Hate Christian
Yeah.
Latner is the title of the 30 for 30.
Yeah.
Look, when I was a child, if it wasn't Baylor athletics, I didn't really watch it.
Or Texas Rangers.
I mean, I watched professional sports.
94, 95 Texas Rangers.
I watched professional sports, and I watched Baylor.
You're kind of an elitist
That
when
was
it comes
it.
to sports.
An elitist?
Yeah,
You
hold your
kinda
pinky up
are.
a little bit, yeah.
Why? Because I like
I don't-
professional sports over college?
Yeah, you kind of like look down your nose.
Oh, yeah,
at
no,
college
I don't
sports.
say that for all of it. No, just because I like one a little bit more doesn't mean I don't like the other.
Christian Latner.
Christian Latner.
Duke.
Good player from Duke.
Duke basketball.
He was on the
Duke
Dream Team.
University.
Sorry, guys.
It's not mad. It's just shocking.
I'm not mad.
Why
I'm
is that
disappointed.
shocking? though?
Yeah, I'm just
Like,
mad. I'm
I was-
mad that it happened.
I was 7.
I mean, we weren't even
Like
born
you don't
yet.
like you don't remember being 7 and
I don't
6 or
really
7.
think I don't remember growing up watching the tournament.
You don't remember watching Chris Webber against UNC call a timeout, not have a timeout, and get a technical?
I remember seeing the clips of it.
Remember
I didn't
watching it
watch
live.
that. No, I didn't watch college
It
basketball
was a
when I was
good
a kid.
team.
All right.
Too busy watching MJ.
Elitist. All right, we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. That number, 225-612-2477. You can pick up the phone, give them a call. If you're looking for a roll-off dumpster, I give you the number because maybe you don't know what size roll-off dumpster you need. So you say, hey, here's my project. Here's what I'm looking to get done. And they're going to make sure that you have the right size on your project. It's also residential commercial service. And the cool thing about it is if it's on a holiday, you're still going to get pickup that week. It's not going to be like, unfortunately, most of the city that works with the big trash companies where it's like, oh, we'll see you in 10 days. And you got a garage full of trash. Not the case. Trash Rangers. They work on the weekends if they have to during a holiday. Go to the website, trashrangers.com.
All right, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com, the best trash removal service in Louisiana. We all kind of see, I've been seeing them a lot more, those big red dumpsters, those roll-off dumpsters. One just left my house last week. It was amazing. 3 different sizes to choose from, flat rate pricing right there, trashrangers.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us.
Excuse me, can I please talk to you for a minute?
Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, presented by Hood Dental.
I just wanted to know, do you know somebody named... You know his name. Oh, yeah, definitely. I know his name. But I just want to let you know that he's mine. No, he's mine.
The hit too.
Good job, Dale Under.
Yeah, Katie played this one the other day, like a month ago in the kitchen. I was like, I forgot about that song.
I was at Trader Joe's last night.
Okay.
And they were playing it at
Can't
Trader
have money.
Okay, all right.
Can't have money.
Trader Joe's is
It's
cheap.
cheaper, actually. I know.
It's like a cheap.
It's a little.
Whole
It's like
Foods.
cheap but bougie.
Yeah.
I love Trader Joe's.
But I don't ever get like actual food from there. I just get
I love
like
it.
snacks
Stock up
and
on
stuff.
snacks.
Oh,
Yeah,
the,
like
the snack game is elite there.
Yes, the frozen
food section.
The
Yes.
frozen food.
The
elite.
frozen food section at Trader Joe's
Yeah.
is like, there's no competition with it.
Dude, I used
but
to-
like
LP right
meats
now.
and veggies and stuff like that, I don't get them from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I used to live
Whole
on
Foods.
when it first came. Lacey would get like if she was out of town or something, like I would live on Trader Joe's tamales.
Yeah.
You could steam yourself.
Oh.
Their chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, their
and they
chicken
had
tikka masala is
gyoza,
good.
and it was all in the frozen section, and it was, 5-star.
Yeah. Their
Top
gyoza
drawer.
is really good. Their pizza's good. They have like a prosciutto
Okay.
pizza. So good.
Guys, I'm feeling real LP right now.
Haha. You always feel real LP.
Yeah. I've been once.
I hadn't been in a while. I don't.
Stopped in.
It's
I
right
was
by
like-
my house.
I was like, oh, cool. This is what it is.
Yeah. It's pretty tight in there.
They were playing good. They played "If You Could Only See
Ah.
You," and then right after that,
What, the Hunt
boy,
Palmer?
yeah, and then "The Boy Is Mine" came on after that, and I was like, "Dang, Trader Joe's."
Okay, Trader Joe's.
That's
Chill
cool.
out. Who's y'all's DJ?
For real.
They also have the
Whose
best
aux cord y'all got
best
in?
peanut butter cups too.
Oh,
the dark
wait,
chocolate.
you put me
yeah,
on those.
they're the best. Like,
yes,
like,
you
I don't
put
even
me
want to
on
say
those,
this.
and I bought them twice after you told me about them.
This is a really bougie comment, but like once you go that, like Reese's never tastes the same.
I agree.
Like still delicious. I don't
Yes.
want to say Reese's aren't great because they are, but the dark chocolate peanut butter cups at Trader Joe's
So
will
good.
blow your freaking mind.
Yeah.
I just don't like how I don't like playing bumper carts, and that's kind of what you do. at
There
Trader
is.
Joe's.
It is a very small space there with a bunch of people that Yeah.
All right. Before we get to some news, I do want to remind you about our friends over at Central Plumbing. Go to the website today, centralplumbing.org. Not only in the central area, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. And take down this new number. It's 24/7, 365 weekend, holiday, game day number 225-500-0774. Now, they're always online at centralplumbing.org, but when you call that number, if you have an emergency, they are going to come out no matter what the situation is. You can upgrade with them as well. And it can be at your home. It can be at your business. I know Matt talks about often how they helped him install some new stuff at his warehouse. They can do that for you as well. It can be something like a tankless water heater. Never run out of hot water again. Go to centralplumbing.org. Some news that I sent in the group last night that we actually talked about this name a lot in the LSU coaching search. Kelvin Shepherd. The Dolphins have asked the Lions for permission to interview Shep for their open head coaching position.
Right.
How about that?
There we go.
So we could be talking about former teammate Kelvin Shepherd, NFL head coach, which actually makes way more sense for him to do that. I mean, you watch that Hard Knocks with him when he was with the Lions as the linebacker coach, and you see the connective tissue there he had with his players. And I think that relationship would just do so well in the NFL. Now, I don't know what Shep's, ambitions are. Like, how soon does he want to be a head coach? I know he wants to be a head coach. Now, he did play for the Dolphins for multiple years, so he knows the franchise pretty well. But, man, I would be so happy for a guy.
I would too. But I think Shep can take his time.
I mean, he's still young. He's 37, 38. He's younger than us.
Yeah, so he's going to get to the point where he can cherry pick some things, especially if the Lions continue to be good, which I would suspect that they will. They didn't make the playoffs this year, but they're still good, and his unit is still good. But it does kind of bring up the question, because I want him to be successful, and I know continue to be successful and continue up that wherever his hopes and dreams want to take him. I hope he gets to that point, and I think he can. He's got the mental makeup. He can, as a leader of men, he can connect with people. He knows ball. It does bring the question, can the Miami Dolphins be a successful NFL organization? Just being in Miami with the distractions that are there, this day and age, there's a human element involved with this when you're dealing with kids that are 20 to 28 years old for the majority of your roster. Can you be successful in Miami? And recent history has showed, you have to define what success looks like for different organizations and teams. But it just seems like there's always some sort of distraction or something happening with the Miami Dolphins. Is that the job that I want Kelvin Shepherd to take? I don't know. I think it's hard. I think it'll be if they find a way to turn that thing around and be a competitor, be able to compete and be in the breadth of saying, well, these are the Super Bowl contenders. Before, see, if you get into that, if you get the Dolphins to that point, that's an incredible coaching job. But I think it's going to be really hard to do.
Yeah, it's a guy that feels like he's, and I know you can say that about everybody and say, well, we've seen him play the other way. I get that, but it feels like a guy that's going to have more than one opportunity to be an NFL head coach. I think he's a rising star.
Yeah,
I think he's still young in his coaching career. I mean, I think the sky's the limit, I think, for a guy like Shep. And if he wants to take the Dolphins over, because, again, he knows the franchise, he played for them, absolutely.
He's a confident enough guy to know that I don't have to jump at the first opportunity.
Yeah.
I can make sure it's the right. I haven't spoken to him about this. I have no idea what his aspirations are as a coach. He just seems like he'd be a really good college coach this day and age, too. Just with the way that you got to connect with people. You got to continue to recruit. You have to set the standard. You have to build a brand. He feels like a guy that could be really good in college too.
Yeah. We'll see. So we'll update you there. We'll see if Shep does, in fact, get more than one interview. If it is the Dolphins, how well does that go? All those things. It would be really, really cool to see him get that opportunity. But, again, I do think he can be selective, because I think he is going to be an absolute star for a very long time in the NFL, because I feel like that's where he's going to probably live most, if not all, of his career. All right, we will take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to getgordon.com. That is the website for Gordon McKernan. What accent would that be?
Gordon McKernan.
Yeah, kind of that.
Gordon McKernan.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
Go to the website today, see what they can do for you. Always remember, it's at Get Gordon on all major social media as well. Instagram, Facebook, X, whatever it might be. And always remember, you can pick up the phone, give them a call. And it is your area code, 318-225-337-985-504, whatever it is in Louisiana, followed by the 8s, 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
I think that would have been like a Scandinavian type of accent, something like that, like Norway. But get Gordon, getgordon.com. If you've been injured anywhere in Louisiana, whether it's a car accident, maybe you're injured on the job, workers' comp claim, whatever it is, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys, let them fight for you. Let them go and get exactly what you deserve. GetGordon.com.
South Louisiana, it's turnaround season, and River Parish Contractors is calling in the best of the best. We're hiring pipe fitters, iron workers, boiler makers, combo and structural welders, rig welders, carpenters, crane operators, dirt operators, and more. If you're ready to work, ready to earn, and ready to build something that lasts, call Big Jake at 318-547-1000 or go to rpcontractors.com. River Parish Contractors. Let's get building.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Don't forget about our friends over at K to Z Interior and Outdoor Living, K2Z Blinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. Find that contact information in the 337, the 225, and the 985 in the top right corner of the website. You can check out what they can do for you, the service area as well, right there on the homepage of ktzblinds.com. So blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, exterior motorized screens, whatever it might be. Brandon Barton and the team are going to come out, know your space, learn your space, change your space in a matter of minutes like they've done for me, and they're going to do it for you as well. How are we feeling about the national championship?
Indiana all the way.
Feeling Indiana all the way?
All the way.
Again, it's changed from can Indiana win to how much will they win by.
Bet the over. 48.5 is ridiculous.
You
That's
think
what
so?
that's what it was versus Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Indiana's
Two
covering
really
that by
good
itself.
defenses.
Well,
Two top
we thought
5
that
defenses.
The
Against
Oregon
Oregon,
defense
yeah.
was
Yeah,
good
but this
too.
yes. But Miami's way better than
Their
Oregon.
defense
That's
has been
fair.
really, really good.
Points allowed per game. Indiana was second in the country, 11.1. Miami was fifth in the country, only giving up 14 per game. Now, Indiana only gives up 260 yards per game total. But Miami, number one team in the country in sacks with 47. So, styles make fights, and Miami does feel like they have a style that can at least counterpunch Indiana a little bit.
If they could run that ball like they have,
I mean,
been
they've been able to
stick
do it on
with
everybody. It's like
I mean, Mark
they
Fletcher's
can't have the
done it all
mistakes.
3 games.
Yeah, they can't have the mistakes. If they have the mistakes, Indiana's going to do what they did to Oregon.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like, Indiana is going to take advantage of every mistake Miami makes if they make any. And Indiana doesn't make mistakes.
No, they really don't. I mean, it's
like,
crazy.
they're so efficient and so, like, I know we say it all the time, but they really are just so well coached and good on every side of the ball. Like, offense, defense, special teams. They're just a really good team.
Fernando Mendoza was on one last game. He was unconscious. If he plays like that, Miami's got no shot. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't play like that. I don't care how good offense. The argument. I think that good offense beats good defense any day of the week. I know defense people would say it's like what's good hitting or good pitching? Which one wins? Blah blah blah. Well, I think when a quarterback at the college level plays like a really good NFL quarterback, and he has reached that level of his understanding of the game, his vision on the field, making throws, his footwork is incredible. He is an operator at the highest level that in college football. So does Miami have the weapons to stay in the game? Yeah, for sure. This does seem like I don't know if Fernando can completely replicate what he did last game because it was really good, and the defense is a lot better. Now he's going to get his, certainly. It feels like a game to me that's going to come down to the end, and Carson Beck's going to have a chance to be a hero and just not get it done. But I think I've liked what Carson Beck's done this year. I've liked watching him in the playoffs. He's been super competitive. Like, it has impressed me, like the competitive nature that he's played with, doing things with his legs when he's not built and made to do it like that.
Yeah.
Not even just like the touchdown to take the lead. I'm like first down, like 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8s, understanding the situation of the game and giving up his body to make that first down.
Right.
You see quarterbacks go to bounds, slide, don't put their head down sometimes. I got that has impressed me. And I didn't know. I hadn't watched a ton of him, I guess, but I didn't know he had that little bit of that dog in him.
Yeah.
And it's come out, and it's been impressive to watch. So I think he's good enough to keep them in the game. Their defense is certainly good enough to keep them in the game. But I think it's just kind of a matter of time. How do you beat them? I don't know. You got to hope they all get sick, I guess. But I think it's got a chance to come down to a situation where it's still a ball game in the fourth quarter.
Because if Miami plays clean, it will be a game.
Yeah.
And they can. Miami's done it before. And Miami deserves to be here. So yeah.
You're right. Styles do.
No.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. You're right. Styles do make fights,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna be a good one either way. I still think Indiana wins, but they made so many mistakes versus Ole Miss that you just cannot make.
No.
Versus Indiana.
No, you'll get exposed real quick.
You can't have an ejection. You can't have 4 dropped interception or 5, however many away. It was a lot.
Yeah.
and they still were able to win that game. I just think they were that much better than Ole Miss.
Yeah.
They're not better than Indiana, at least not that much, if they are at all. If they can have the efficiency that they had on that last drive, though, against Ole Miss, I mean, they gave Ole Miss the ball back with 18 seconds up. People don't realize there was 3:40 left in that game when they got the ball.
Yeah.
They ran 15 plays on that last drive, scored with 18 seconds. It was perfect.
Yeah, Carson Beck was awesome on that drive.
Yeah, very rarely are their perfect drive. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Even when they got in 3rd and long, they converted 11 third downs in that game. And I think it said average yards to go was like 7.5. I mean, they were great.
Fernando Mendoza breathes through his nose, so.
Yeah, he's not a mouth breather.
Well, so that's like I don't want to pull for Miami. I have said here all year long and trolled them.
I don't really care who wins.
Yeah, I don't care.
Said they.
I have zero dog in this fight.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah.
That's why their ticket prices are low. Their fan base sucks. All that, but Carson Beck has just caught in so many strays. Like even after the game against Ole Miss, people are like, "Oh, well, I mean, they're playing Indiana, and Carson Beck, he's just not very good." Carson Beck's a good football player.
Yeah.
Like it started last year at Georgia. He completed 65% of his passes, 28 touchdowns, 12 picks, and Georgia ran him out of the state. Like, he's been better this year at Miami, but I mean, in his college career, he has 87 touchdowns to 31 turnovers. I mean, he's a good quarterback, and there's so much hate around Carson Beck. I don't really get it. He'll have a bad game every now and then. I understand that, but I saw Patrick
Probably
Mahomes
off the field stuff.
Yeah, I saw Patrick Mahomes had multiple bad games
Cavender
this year.
twins.
I mean, I get the off the field stuff, but as far as being a quarterback, Carson Beck's a good player.
Probably something to do with the majority of the oxygen his body uses to live comes through his mouth.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you showed us the
clip.
diagram.
Yeah. The diagram. So this game feels like a little bit. I'm going to stay on brand today and be like seeing some squirrels here. Do y'all remember the movie A Knight's Tale?
Yeah.
With
It's
Heath
called
Ledger?
A Lance.
That's
Hello.
Hello. Okay, there's this part at the end where Heath Ledger's character is in the zone, right?
Yeah.
And he's jousting the best of anybody in the land. And the guy that his opponent in the movie, his adversary, asks his guy that's helping him, he's like, how would you beat him? And he's like, with a stick while he sleeps. Because if he's on a horse with a lance, like, you got no shot at it. So, like,
right.
Indiana's playing that good. It feels like they're in that kind of zone. There's really, like, you can do what you want, but at the end of the day, their discipline, their talent, like, you better find it. Like, you better get in their head early. You got to find some different type of way to win that game, because playing football straight up with them, it's gonna be hard to win.
I feel the same way that you said that Fernando Mendoza was playing unconscious. Like, I was like, is this real? Like, every play, I was like, this man is not a real person. It was just incredible football. And it was him, but also the rest of the team. Like, everybody was doing exactly what they were supposed to be doing. Like, if you want to understand the game of football, watch Indiana play.
And people will talk about Miami's ability to run the football. Let's not discredit what Indiana's done.
Oh, Hemby and Black are awesome.
Black, the combination of them, they're at about 1,800 or 1,900 yards total.
Yeah.
Between the two guys. I mean, 19 touchdowns between the two of them. So they don't have that one guy, but I mean, both of them, they're interchangeable, and they're really, really good.
Lines did move a little bit.
Up or down?
8.5.
Oh, oof.
And the points are 47.5. So
that's weird that the line went.
I don't know, Miami. I might take a look at Miami at that.
Do you think the producers and the powers that be over at Disney are going to let the cameras show Michael Irvin a little bit more, though?
They need to.
Like, they made a conscious effort
in Miami.
not to show him.
Yeah, I think they will.
Is he going to be a captain?
I was talking with someone who is a exec at ESPN, and I asked him.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what matchup do you think would do the best numbers TV wise? And this was like in the quarterfinals, and he said Indiana Miami. So I think ESPN's probably pretty fired up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know the reason behind that. I don't understand who's watching, who's not watching. But when I asked them, it was right before the Sugar Bowl. I said, which teams? And they said Indiana Miami. So I think ESPN's going to be fired up. And I think to be fired up, we need more Michael Irvin.
Yeah.
It's finally going to cost more than $6 to get into that stadium for a college football game.
What is it, 8?
Is it 8? It's 8.
Oh,
it's
it's 8,000.
What do you expect? It's $9 beer night.
Indiana fans are buying those in bulk.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And, like, again, I think they made a conscious effort not to show Michael Irvin.
For sure.
Yeah.
Last game, but they need to cut that mess out. We need to see him on all fours.
He needs to
barking
be
like
a captain.
Yeah.
Belt to ass.
Yeah. He does. Yeah, he definitely gives you more power. But it's to give you more protection like Boudreaux's electrical as well. I don't know if it gives you the ultimate peace of mind. Probably got worried a little bit more with that one. Right. We go to BoudreauxElectrical.com, get that free Generac quote, top right corner of the website. Check out the Boudreaux Boost as well. In the 985, it's 397-1562. In the 225, it's 300-9389. Go ahead. Have them come out. Check out where they're going to put your whole home generator. You have the ultimate peace of mind because when storm season is a-coming, you don't have a worry. You know that when there's bad weather and your entire neighborhood is off, you're on because you hear that slight little humming noise and you know your generator kicked on. Go check them out. BoudreauxElectrical.com. All right, I'm going to do something that we often don't do here.
Oh, hello.
We're going to give ourselves a little bit of time on the back end.
Time to breathe.
To actually answer some of your questions. So go ahead. Hashtag those things.
Hashtag.
Ask the bench. And we'll get to as many as we can to wrap up this Wednesday morning edition of OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, if you're thinking about a backyard upgrade, start with the experts at Russell Pool Company. Russell Pool Company has been building custom pools across Louisiana for decades, turning backyards into places families actually use and enjoy. So from design and construction to renovations and service, they handle the entire process with quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. So whether you want a simple pool, we often talk about, look, if you want a rectangle, if you want a kidney shape, they got you covered. But if you want a full outdoor living space with a design that is uniquely yours, Russell Pool Company always brings that vision to life. So check out their work. Start your project today at russellpools.com.
Yeah, we're currently in the planning phase of the pool. Can't wait to get the project kicked off and started, giving you updates all about that. And it's Russell Pools. If you are thinking about a pool at your home, a custom pool, they are the name to think of. The highest quality custom pools around in all of Louisiana. Give them a call and go check them out. Start that process. russellpools.com.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar.
But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Off the bench with Hester and Flynn. Presented by Hood Dental.
All right, welcome back in OTB. I want to remind you that your health matters on the field, at work, and at home, and that's why we trust Ochsner Health. Ochsner is leading the way in healthcare across Louisiana and the Gulf South with expert doctors, advanced technology, and care that's built around you. From primary care and sports medicine to specialized treatment and wellness, Ochsner makes it easy to get the care you need when you need it. Appointments, virtual visits, and locations all across the region. Take charge of your health today with Ochsner Health. And I tell you, every single day, blown away with the partnership we've had with them over at Elite Training Academy. They have been a great partner for us. They're going to be a great partner for you, and they're going to get you healthy in 2026. Shout out to Ochsner Health. All right, let's go inside the Bayou Ford chat and answer your questions. Environment I have been in at LSU. What's the loudest environment y'all played in? I'm going to take the obvious answer of Florida 07 out. Actually, I'm going to 03 Georgia LSU was pretty damn loud. Yep. 07 Florida, obviously that one plays into it. I'm trying to think of a more recent. Florida 2019 was awesome too. When the fans started doing the Gator chant.
Yep. Ole Miss 2 years ago. Bama 3 years ago.
Ole Miss 2 years ago was good. Alabama, the overtime game, that was awesome.
I'm going to take Tiger Stadium out of it. Just to, I think it gives you a better answer. There's certainly moments in Tiger history that can be as loud as any place on earth.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks Stadium.
Oh, you're going to go. Okay, yeah.
So Seattle Seahawks Stadium, we played there in an NFC Championship game. We played there, and it's as loud as advertised. Now I think they might pump in. Everybody pumps in a little bit of stuff, but like they got this overhang, like this metal overhang that just bounces stuff off, and it is like legitimately
it's super loud. I played there a bunch. Yeah.
The loudest event I've ever been to was a Taylor Swift concert in the Superdome.
All right.
I'll tell you what, if you want to affect the team, fill your stadium with teenage girls and let them scream at the top of their lungs. My God, I couldn't concentrate. My vision was blurred. Like I was dizzy.
Yep.
That was loud. Jonas Brothers was loud, man. Victoria drugged me to one of those.
No, I go see Jonas Brothers right now. What are you talking about? Yeah. As a player, Heinz Field, Steelers, 2008 playoffs, snow, incredible scene. As a spectator, y'all, it might have been Indiana, Oregon.
Really? Wow.
Y'all, post game we couldn't, like the person I was interviewing couldn't hear my questions after the game because everybody stayed. It was very impressive. So prisoner of the moment maybe, but it was crazy. Hashtag ask the bench, what event would the CTE OTB crew enjoy trying the most as a night? Jousting or with a sword?
I mean, I feel like sword is more like final.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna die if you don't.
Yeah.
Like
I'll
jousting.
probably go sword for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably jousting for me. I'm kind of a fine motor skill type of guy. I could be really accurate. I could hit you between the eyes with that joust if I needed to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go joust.
I'd be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be deadly.
Yeah.
I would tip it too. Tip the lines.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. What's your favorite pregame meal? Give me a steak with pasta.
I used to
Any
eat
pasta.
the heck out of some Subway before a game.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Yeah. So we were kind of spoiled, like at the, in college and the pros, like you get pretty nice meals. So yeah, it was like a filet and a nice salad, some nice, like a little baked potato or a little mashed potato, something like that. Nothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or man, before that, just like some good old peanut butter crackers. Go.
Yeah, QB1 did just go lead us on us again, going to the NFL, and that answer, you're right.
I said college and NFL.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. And this one's for you, Matt. I'm late to the chat. I know you're not actually ignoring the wolf pack.
No,
you're
he's
just locked in on what you're doing. I know an amphetamine brother when I see one. Screw the haters.
Squirrel. I'm a diagnosed squirrel seer. Y'all get it.
You are.
I've told you that.
You've got
I'm
doctor notes and
unapologetic
everything.
for that.
All right, we
I'm
love
corrected.
you. We thank you. We will see you tomorrow, same
Later,
time,
dude.
same place.
Off the bench.
And also dudettes.
What?
If your business
Oh, yeah,
depends
did it.
on industrial facilities running safely and on schedule, you need a partner you can trust, and that's going to be Pala. Pala is a Louisiana-based industrial construction leader delivering turnkey solutions for above-ground storage tanks, pressure vessels, and complex industrial projects across the Gulf Coast. They are 100% employee-owned, which we love that about them. Tell you about it all the time, which means accountability, pride, and quality on every single job. So from planning and fabrication to construction and maintenance, Pala does it right the first time, every time. With safety always being that top priority. You can learn more about Pala and what they can build for you at palagroup.com.
Yeah, in Louisiana, we know what hard work looks like, and nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. Invest them back in Louisiana, too. 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here in Louisiana. Licenses in 32 states, so when you got a project, think of Pala, palagroup.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email LockeMeredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Most roofers just replace